Welcome to the Lovely Radio Show, man. It's always something with your host, Miss Toy, my co-host, J Pad the Juggernaut, bringing the love back to radio with quality music owned by the artists and producers, great content, updates, pop-ups, and this is West Coast Warrior Wednesday, so we're going to be jamming on some West Coast music, some real good pop-ups, some legends, you know what I'm saying? And we here, shit. It's Wednesday, no matter what, we here.
Right
No matter
on.
what day it is. But yeah, shout out to all my warriors. You are hell for accident. People are so funny. But straight up, this is West Coast Warrior Wednesday. I know y'all been listening to the West Coast Warrior of the Year, Kendrick. So we gonna keep that love going. And then of course tomorrow we will be live for our regular night, Thursday night, with the rest of our warriors. And shout out to Speak, who is at a beat battle tonight. I'm sure he just scoping the scene and doing what he do, but he will be here with us tomorrow night. KY's might come through tonight, but all of our warriors are busy this season. He's getting ready for session Saturday, and that is December 14th. So make sure y'all stay on the lookout for that. I also have a new single that's out on Bandcamp called Set the Tone with me and Mr. Payback. And we will be dropping another one. You ain't late, you right on time. You right on time. You know what I'm saying? We up late, you know what I'm saying? But this West Coast Wednesday, shout out to Dismos. He's a West Coast warrior, rapper, you know what I'm saying, actor, father, all of that, chef. Much love to my warriors that love banging that West Coast music. Our regional, you know what I'm saying, type of style. Shit that we got going on the West Coast may not be the same thing y'all have going on y'all coast, but it's still all the same. You know what I'm saying? We really all the same because we want a different vibe when we listen to, Dirty South music.
Right.
Or what up, Henny? Or you know what I'm saying? If we listening to some Wu Tang, that's a whole East Coast. You on some whole other.
You on some other shit.
It's nothing wrong with loving all the music, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta designate it for your people. Give us an update, JPad. Good to see you on this West Coast Wednesday.
Hey, good to see everybody. Good to see you too, Toy. You already know every single time. It literally been it was a rough holiday over the holiday for me. I got sick and really today was the first day that I actually felt like it was damn near gone. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, so I in the meanwhile in between while though I still had shit to do. So I was right. I was out here working, moving around, doing the consultations, doing studio time, studio session mixes, beats, of course. And in the midst of all that, I dropped a single as well, which is
Okay.
In the Lane. In the Lane is out right now. You guys can check that out. An update on the Soundbox real quick. Soundbox has gone quite well. I did a little introduction to how Soundbox works, and um, man, it did quite well. I had about first couple of days had about maybe 5,000 6,000 hits. So thanks to everybody that's checked it out, and I think
Yes,
we're
good.
heading in the right direction with it, and I'm just super proud of it. It's definitely something that I put some work into, and it's paying off in a lot of ways. Everybody keep checking it out. You know what I'm saying? I decided to extend the sale for a couple of days. So,
Okay.
but it's going to be cheap no matter what. It's going to be cheap no matter what. It's just something for people to have fun with.
Good, good. Congratulations and much love, y'all. Go check that out. It's the holidays. Even if you don't celebrate the holidays, it's still good to support black-owned businesses and new companies that's coming out now. It's West Coast Warrior Wednesday. I'm glad my Warriors is stopping through. And if you've been on my Miss Toy That Real on IG, I've been posting up some crazy shit. So this most was just talking about the chicken, the lady with the chicken and the egg, you know what I'm saying? And she damn near threw up all over the damn video. So, that is still going up right now. So if you want to check that out, make sure y'all go follow Miss Toy That Real. What up, K Wise? Coming through. What it do? What's new?
Nothing too much. Chilling, being cold.
Yeah, food. Shit, that's fast.
Yes.
You went from
Okay.
100,000 degrees to cold zero. No game. What up, Pack Smoke? What up, Randy Watts? I see Mike Mars in the building. Hard work, step through this bitch. Henny, Holyfield up in here. All my warriors coming through on this West Coast Warrior Wednesday. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, know what's good, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all from the West Coast, y'all will slide up here and let us know what y'all got going on, what's new. This is the platform just for you. You know what I'm saying? We West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Me and KY, so we representing for the West Coast Wednesday, you know. But if you are a new artist, this is the platform for you. Take advantage of it. Come up here, introduce yourself, let us know where your music is, where we can find it, play it. You know what I'm saying? So we can do a live review and have some fun too. You know, because we always get into the shits and giggles. This is not the same show as Thursday, just so y'all know. We ain't the same motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? We're a little bit laid back today, but this is the day where we really turn up on West Coast music, and we will be giving a review on Kendrick Lamar's album tonight. You know what I'm saying? So if everybody heard at least a couple of singles, you know what I'm saying? Just say what you gotta say. You know what I mean? So we're doing that tonight. Be ready for that in the next 10, 20 minutes. But we want to make sure that everybody know to follow and share and like. You say you got a holiday song, I can sing. Yes. Yeah, definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? This is our West Coast showing love to the platform and welcoming new people. You know what I'm saying? Because when I tell y'all my warrior that's coming through, we got this Christmas shit sold up. So we gonna get to the bag on the Christmas bag. So what up? Concession Saturday's coming up December what 14th?
Yes.
Let's go. Talk about it.
On the 14th, it's gonna be up. You know, what we do have all the DJs, the producers, beat makers, whatever, come out and showcase your talent. So
Right.
in the LA area, come on down to Lancaster on the Boulevard and vibe out with us.
Right. And it's always jamming. I mean, even though the weather changes, still always a lot of people out there shopping and going to get stuff to eat. So they stop by and see you. You know what I'm saying? You just never know who will be out there and what music producers you might run into or what old school songs that you're going to hear driving by that's going to bring back some good memories. That's what I always like. You know what I'm saying? When the
Right?
classics come out, you know, because it's like that nostalgic feeling when you hear like some OJs or something, you know what I'm saying? Or
Oh
some
yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass or something, you know?
And Cab Crazy always be coming with a classic old schools. You be like, well, where you get that 45 from? So
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, Henny, send that to the email when you get a chance. Pack Smoker, what up? What up, Ken Dog? My Warriors on Wednesday. You know what I mean? They designate shows for the Warriors, so make sure y'all go. Breaking the Silence podcast do Warrior Wednesday with the music, and she always does like an hour of Miss Toy music. So if you get a chance to stop by and catch that, make sure you hit the like, leave a comment for me. You know, you never know when I'm in those comments when other people doing stuff for me. You know what I mean? I'll be in the comments because who else gonna speak? Well, you, as we can see, people will speak in them damn comments. They will say some fly shit. That's why I gotta be. What y'all saying over here? Somebody, I got a baby over here in these comments. I got a big round booty over here. You know, just a lot going on. So I just be in the comments because you guys do make me laugh. That's why we had to add another day. You know, other than that, what y'all been working on?
A little bit of everything. Yeah, a little bit of everything. I just finished a single today for Simply, my artist Simply Kill. Big shout out to Simply. Still doing his thing. He's working on a project called Scotch Bottom. What Scotch Bottom is a section of Pittsburgh. It was a vintage saying for an area in the city, and Simply just so happens to be from that area. So the Scotch Bottom project is on the way and it's coming. You know what I mean? And yeah, that I have a couple other artists that I'm working with. Miss Shay, big shout out to Miss Shay. She's working on a project herself. Another female MC, doing her thing.
Mhm.
Plus, just a plethora of just just different things. I did an interesting thing this week, y'all. I did a mix on a church band. Like it was different, like church band. Like it's nothing but guitars, acoustic guitars, drums, keys, the full scale band, and that was a really dope experience. I've been working with a rap artist, a gospel rap artist. His name is Outkast, and he's starting to send me tracks that really are like bad because he plays the drums. So that was a really interesting thing, but just a bunch of different variety of things. I'm always into something different.
Good. KY.
Well, you know me, good old Eddie Kane up here working on these beats. Me and my boy Sway Boogie, we coming with that full metal boom bap project that's about to come soon. And also I'm working on that world premiere coming soon, Hard Work LA EP for the
Let's
new year.
go.
It's gonna come soon. So yeah.
We
I
love
mean,
when
we already got a whole bunch of songs that already can be like an LP or EP or whatever, but we come with something fresh.
Oh, well, we appreciate y'all when y'all get together and do music. You know what I mean? It's always exciting to hear what hard work got going on. And then Tiff said she came in here when I was on Round Booty. Welcome in to the Round Booty Show. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Okay, I'll send it in your DM, Henny. Also, hip hop Love 99 said, peace, fam. Good to see y'all. My dumb ass came on here last week. We take Thanksgiving off. You know what I'm saying? We black people, we ain't trying to work all the year long. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go take a break some kind of way. Even though I just got it started on Wednesday. You see what happened the next Wednesday, Thursday, we had to take a break. Because it's time for us to go do something else real quick. But yeah, I'm glad you was on point though. Shout out to my warriors. Y'all be paying attention. You know what I mean? And y'all see we here right now. Breaking the silence. What up? I just finished speaking on you in Warrior Wednesday. And y'all make sure y'all follow all my warriors that's in the chat because they're supportive warriors. You know what I'm saying? If you show love, you get it right back. You know what I mean? Especially when you show love to the show. 17 of y'all. Much love to everybody. You feel me? It's for real. Like the show though. I want to see those lights. I want to see the lights. Oh, it just went up. Okay, come on. Like the show. Make sure y'all follow the show. Share the love. You know what I mean? Because this our pumped up West Coast Warrior Wednesday, showing love to all the West Coast Warriors. Salute. Drowsy, much love. I told you what it do. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the chat. You want to pull up and rock out with us. And y'all already know how this go. I don't play no games. I put the link in the chat. I'm a woman of my word. If you got music, I'm gonna play it. We gonna review it. We gonna move around. You know what I'm saying? And my warriors gonna get to play the music, and we gonna do what we normally do. Okay. But if y'all come with the trolling, we with the shits over here too. Because I know that happened on the Wednesdays. Nobody come to my regular job on Thursday. They come when I'm doing my side hustle. You know what I'm saying? You won't
Right.
come like what I'm saying. Just come to the job. Just hey, motherfucker, let me troll your comments real quick on the Wednesday. Well, come on, y'all. Do it and run the numbers up. That's all I could tell y'all. We might look like we don't play that shit around here, but hey, we have fun when y'all come through and troll us too sometime. You know what I'm saying? We make cool little short videos out of them. I mean, if you want us to go ahead and promote it some more, I mean, that's all I'm saying. Have fun in my chat. It might go left, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
my go.
It might go left. I mean, just know that. So sometimes you got to be mindful where you step into, what rooms you be in. Just like anywhere on the earth. If you see somebody that look like Debo in the room, you know what I mean? Just back on out in the bushes. Back on out like Homer. Because sometimes you don't supposed to mess with. You don't know who you're going to see out in that world. So this internet, don't play. It will find your address. Don't y'all see how people get fired from their jobs and stuff? Y'all be having, fake pages. He said, I wish a troll would. You know what I mean? I wish a motherfucker would. My side hustle on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? West Coast Wednesday. We're trying to get the numbers up. Okay, so get the numbers up. Subscribe to Lovely Radio Show
We want those numbers to be good and big. You know what I'm saying? Just like official Miss Toy. Follow that one too. It's fine. You can follow more than one, subscribe to more than one page. Follow all of them. Anytime you see it pop up, just boom, just in case. You know what I'm saying? You need to send it, share it to somebody else. But what up to my warriors? How y'all feeling on this West Coast Warrior Wednesday? Go on and put some dubs up in the chat. Make up a dub. You know what I'm saying? Just put a dub in the damn chat because it's West Coast Warrior Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? We hitting them hard and heavy, making sure y'all tuning in for when it's time to play the music and share the love, because I know that's what y'all come here for. That's what they come here for. They come to hear what y'all got going on with the music. You follow them for sure, huh? Thank you, Henny. He that lovely night. Yes, indeed. Ben Frank, what up, Ben Frank? But hip hop love, they always playing, but sometimes they get into the chat and they be trying to attack me, and y'all end up going harder too. They be like, hold on, I ain't even talking to y'all. I'm talking to her. No, we talking to you. So I love y'all for that, having my back. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the hottest producers. Much love to Speak Low. He out in the field right now at a beat battle, and he gonna have some more cooking up. We put a little clip up of the last show when we had Sway on the show. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, much love, Sway Boogie. I see you still on our IG doing your thing. And hey, so yes, let's get into it. West Coast Warrior Wednesday. Much love to my warriors standing 10 toes down. What it do? What it do? West Coast in the building. Introducing I Amy, you know what I'm saying? One of my West Coast warriors, my sister, a platinum artist, you know what I'm saying? And a hell of a songwriter. And we're gonna get into that. But she's a co-host because she been here before. You know what I'm saying? She been here before. So if she start running the show, we're gonna let y'all know. We're gonna give her the flow. You know what I'm saying? So what up, sis? What it do?
Hey, what up? What up? Happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
You showing out in Texas right now. You showing out.
you
You showing out. I love it. I love your cowboy. I love it.
you already know.
Oh, that's some West Coast shit. That's West shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about the Black Cowboys and Compton and all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much invented all of this gangster shit. Tell them about it, sis. Introduce yourself again for those in the bike that ain't been here before or don't know. You know.
Hey, absolutely. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, been in this for a minute, Been in this for a minute. Been at the forefront of when it wasn't popular to be a female rapper,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to see the direction it's going in. I'm happy to see the females getting their due justice. You know what I mean? Like it's about time.
Absolutely. And I heard, Corrupt was saying nobody was holding the females back. We all just have to do our own thing. And, I agree in a sense, but, at the same time, it's always good to have support. When we support each other, it makes us feel stronger about what we're doing. You know what I mean? It give us more power, like, okay, well, my loved ones that's big hitters, you know what I'm saying, and platinum artists support my music, you know what I'm saying? I know I can get a new fan. So if they never do that, and then they tell us go do your own thing. So when we don't represent what they got going on, they shouldn't be upset because
No,
hey,
absolutely not. And they didn't do their own thing. They were endorsed.
See,
They had assistants.
mm,
They didn't just do it on their own. So, and all the females that are having major success also have been endorsed.
thank you.
So,
So what does do your own thing mean? You know what I'm saying? When you're talking to a real one, we've been doing our own
yeah,
thing. It's just the support,
yeah,
it's crucial.
absolutely.
It's crucial.
It absolutely takes a team and, you know, that backing because it's like people are going to be like, oh, they affiliate you with that. Like
Mm,
Lil Wayne put Nicki on, and she came from a camp, a strong camp.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Eve, Rough Riders.
Right.
You know what I mean? Glorilla.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
That's Yo
Yeah.
Gotti.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
I could uh Megan Thee Stallion. Now she's with Rock Nation.
Right.
It's and then before that she was with the baseball guys label.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I mean, I can go on and on.
Absolutely. And we got time today.
Yeah, we got time today, so please don't play with us. Don't play in my face.
Don't play no
Like,
more in my face. And yes, that's why we're here. We're always here to support artists, veterans, you know what I'm saying, our legends, to give them the platform so y'all can get to know us a little bit better every time, you know, because somebody else can tell you about us and they'll disregard us. Our music is still playing in movies and shows today and on radio. So we don't feel like we're out of hip hop. We belong to hip hop. It's ours because we made an impact on it and we're still doing it. So if y'all want to play, you know, we could play tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? What is we really
absolutely.
doing?
Don't gaslight me. Please don't. The gaslighting is so real. I'm so sorry.
I
But
know.
gaslighting must be stopped at all costs. No,
Stop. In the name of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? We just
okay.
celebrated Hip Hop History Month last month. And so starting this month, I wanted to do something different and do West Coast Warrior Wednesday. And the only thing I could think of, especially in this time of the year, is my sis Miami. We have the song The Bag. It's a Christmas song. We want y'all to all enjoy
Yeah.
every season. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to have a party every time this season come because we have the song of all songs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hear it tonight on the show. We gonna definitely play it. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about you know the songs that you sent and get into your project, your EP. But first, y'all gotta, you know, you gotta know some of this hip hop history. Can you tell us some of the songs you wrote on? You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna let my Warriors, KYs, and J Pads, you know, talk to you if they got a couple questions. But tell us some of the hits you wrote being a part of, because sometimes you gotta pop your shit, sis. You know?
Okay. Sometimes you gotta pop out and
And
show
show
them.
niggas.
Okay, that worked. Yo, okay, so yeah, it's crazy. I've worked with AMG. I'm on like I'm sure some people may know him, some people may not, but his first album, The Flyway. I've worked with Sir Jinx, who produced a lot of Ice Cube's earlier hits. I'm on the Snoop Dogg presents the East Siders first album on a song called The Big Bang Theory, alongside Corrupt, Exhibit, CPO, um, Trady. Pretty much, I helped co-write "Heard It All Before" by Sunshine Anderson.
Yeah.
I'm on Mac 10's Paper Route album. On a song called Pop X. I'm on the hook. Um, just a few of Snoop's mixtapes, Sycamore mixtapes. I'm on a few of those. Um, yeah, I've had some placements in like TV and film. Definitely working more towards that, like getting more placements.
Yes. Yes.
It's a whole wide open lane, you
And
know
they
that.
always looking for us. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's just one thing that we both have in common. Mike City speaks
exactly.
highly of you, and you know, I think you'll be receiving something, a gift from him real soon. Because you know, he just wants you to have the best. He's like you're a walking song. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, oh
And
my
I
God.
get it. I love City, so I'm just saying that because that's what he, you know, he had to share with me about you, and I'm like, that's my man. I love my sis. You know what I'm saying? You just so
Yeah, I love
genuine,
you too.
and you so you know you talented, and us to get in those type of spaces that you were talking about, because you know, just like Pac Smoker said, whoa, for us to get into those type of spaces where you're able to write a co-write or heard it all before or do a feature with, you know, some of these West Coast legends, how does that make you feel? Because some people don't recognize that we've put in all of this work and it took a certain, you know, je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean?
Okay, that part. I mean, it was a lot of hard work. You know, a lot of not getting much sleep. Like eat, sleep, breathing it. You know what I mean? Like going to sleep in the studio, waking up in the studio, like, or as soon as I wake up, that's where I'm going. That's
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
all I can think about is like I want to do this, like I want this.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's crazy because you go through a lot of emotional roller coaster type stuff. And then like sometimes just things just are not for you. You know what I mean? Like the energy, like and you have to find, yourself, and you have to find your niche. And sometimes a lot of stuff can get lost along the way too, because you just go through
True.
so much, and
Mhm.
it kind of like changes your perspective, because you come in and you think it's like a kumbaya type of thing, and oh, it's music, everybody loves each other,
No.
and then you realize it's like, whoa, wait a minute, like this shit's like crazy. It's like Shark's Tank. Like what the,
Mm-mm.
it's real competitive, and like the just it gets ugly sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
and speaking of that gift, I have it.
You have it?
Yeah, I got it. I
Oh
just
my
got it a couple of
God.
days ago. So
I
I'm
love
like,
that.
wow, that's crazy.
Oh my God. See how that is amazing. Cause I
Yeah.
want that for you too. Cause I'm like, shit, I'm about to send your ass some shit so you can be recording. You know what I'm
I
saying?
already
But
know.
City
You
said I need to send her my.
know,
He said I don't give a fuck if I gotta go refurbish some shit. I'm about to send Pinky some shit so she can have some quality music to send. So you can send in your music so we can hear you all over these shows.
okay, he was not playing. I'm like, he's like, if you don't learn how to record yourself, I'm gonna disown you. And I'm like, oh, I cannot.
No, no, yeah, exactly. I was finna say you better come out here and let me record you and show you how to do it before you get disowned. You know what I'm
Okay, that part. And that's long overdue too.
Oh no,
So
it's all good game. And if you need help, all you got to do is FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? I'll put KYs on the phone. I'll do anything to make sure that you can do your own
oh
business because you are a songwriter. You know what I'm saying? And you deserve
yes.
to know how to operate it. And even when you get to know, the engineering part of yourself, because you are already, you've been sitting next to the console the whole
I,
time. How are you able to write the songs if you're not sitting with the producer? You know what I'm saying?
no facts. I have been, you know, in the rooms.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been around I've been around the people. So you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm also getting into like making beats. So it's just like that's like a whole new world
Yes.
opening up.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm one of those people, like I guess I'm kind of quirky in a sense. It's like for some reason, once I start touching computers, I just be moving
Yeah.
fast and stuff just start going haywire. It's like
Yeah.
can't- I don't know. It's like you can't do everything. I realize that. I'm
That's
like,
true.
okay.
But the
I'm
simple
like,
thing
my
is, I
brain
can explain it. Every time we get a new app, we have to learn how to operate it and work it. So these are the same things. These,
fast.
recording systems are the same way. If we want to, what is my goal? My goal is to record myself
Yeah.
clear enough so that my producer, when they get these files, they can mix it and take it from there. I don't want to do no more after I record myself. You understand what I'm saying? If
Period.
we make
Period.
the
It's like I
beat.
know my
You
limits.
understand?
Like I know when I gotta just
I know what I
log out.
gotta do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And if I need to find it, I know I need to put it up somewhere so I can go and grab it if it expires. You know what I'm saying? Those are the key things that we need to know as the new engineers in the game.
No facts. That's a skill. It's like I respect it. I'm like, whoa, like they're like astronauts. That's how
Them.
I see.
Oh my
Like,
goodness. I used to call payback Gensu because all I
you
heard
hear
was him
me?
clicking on that motherfucker. He used to be like, boom. I used to do my verse, come out the booth. He done cut off all of the extra air, all of this shit so fast under like 2 seconds. And I'm like,
Okay.
damn, he done raised the vocals. He done made it sound like it's already a song. So I go back in the booth so I can finish my shit so I can watch his ass do what the fuck he be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
that shit was fun to me. I'm like, damn, Ginsu, you chopping that shit up. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
always used to do that. But
Like a
then I
whole.
started working with other producers outside of seeing them in the studio, and I felt the same way. I felt like, damn. So this was you over here doing. So you know my voice. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I do these vocals, you know what to do to make it bigger, whatever it needs to do. And I
ab-
trust that. So yeah, the same way. But KY's, what do you have to say, about her being a new, because she been recording herself, but it's just new programs are different.
First off, I want to say what's up. Haven't seen you in a while.
I
Shout out
know.
to you. She seen me when I was trying to be king of California in the beat battle with the Remy producer. She was there in front row supporting. So
See?
always shout out to for supporting me and trying to, even though I didn't win the overall thing, but I still was killing it up there. But
See,
That part, I feel like this. As long as you up there, you are winning. It takes a
see.
lot
right,
to get up there in front of everyone and
Mm-hmm.
express yourself. That it takes a lot.
Yeah, it does. That ain't no
right.
joke.
As far as engineering, you always got to have that good laptop. I know you got probably like 1,000 laptops or a desktop somewhere in your home. All you
Yes,
gotta do is get.
that was my gift, a laptop.
Yeah, he got
Oh,
you.
oh, okay, okay,
Yo,
okay.
this yo. Look, I didn't mess up the surprise either. I didn't mess it up. I was just like, you about to get a
Okay,
surprise. This shit is. I'm excited for you, like it's coming to me. You know.
okay. And the irony of it all is that it was on my list. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
that was on my list. Like, I gotta get me my laptop. And I did not know that one was coming. I was like, yo, I must have manifested this because I had been
Yeah.
thinking so hard because
It
my
was
desk.
being manifest for you too. You know what I'm saying? Out loud. The universe is heavy. And I was proud because I'm like, damn, yeah, that's gonna be cold. Because imagine all the work you're gonna be able to do now, you know?
Oh my goodness. 'Cause my brain is like some sort of musical highway. It's just out there like pure, like I just be making a song about anything. Just it's a lot. Oh my god, my
And
little
that's
face.
pretty much
No,
what they like about, doing movies, songs for shows and TV, because they want to talk about overall anything in general. So that type of attitude is easy, you know what I'm saying? And not that it's easy because everybody can't do that, because they always put a little too much information in the song when they really want you to not even think too much. You know what I'm saying? This is what it really is.
you know
Dumb
what?
yourself
So
down, if I gotta say it like that. Dumb yourself the fuck
you,
down.
you do. It's not even that deep.
It's not.
Just
It's not.
have your hook and make sure that you don't venture off too crazy in
Yeah.
the and just make sure that your hook relates to the story in your verses. That's it.
Yeah.
Just products like everyday products that you see or use. Just think
Yeah.
of a way you can creatively get people's attention.
Right.
You
J
know,
Pat, you got any input to bring to the table for us?
Sure, definitely. I would say this also with engineering. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to grow with it. It is a new task. It is a new task. It is something. It's a different beast. Like we produce, we mix, we do all these things, but it's one in particular hat. You know what I'm saying? Most important thing is learning clean takes. Like KY said, good laptop, good interface. They sell bundles now at such a discounted price that you can really get your stuff going, like like you can order it and be there the next day. Good headphones, good microphone, good interface, and a good laptop, and you should be good to go. I mean, and Toy's right. Working the buddy system, there's nothing better than that. And I think in this day and age, the technology is advanced to the point where we are enabled to have a buddy system like that, where the artist can record themselves, send the session to somebody that's more experienced, get a good mix, and master if that's what they do. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it all works like a nice magic wheel.
Sure does.
absolutely. Speaking of the bundle, I did just get a bundle. Um, Presonus has a pretty cool bundle, so it's
Yes.
like I got that. I was like, ah, you know what I mean? I gotta
Oh, you said.
gotta get
Yeah.
me a bundle. Somebody
Sick.
got me Beat by Dre headphones. I'm like, really?
Them
Sure.
was my first studio headphones. Hey, I wasn't mad. Now I get the cheap ones. I don't give a fuck about
Oh
all
yeah,
that.
like,
That was my
I-
first studio gift. I was like, hey, I'll take them.
right.
No,
Yeah, and those.
Performance is a great company, and they've been making a lot of significant strides in the recent years, and their newest platform is Out of Sight. It's awesome. You're going to have a great time, and it's a great platform to learn engineering with. I feel like when I do consultations out here, one of the main studio softwares that I teach people on is Studio One. Studio One is a great software. It's super professional, but it also will teach you a lot about how the environment and recording happens.
Wow.
Mhm.
Incredible. That is
Okay,
incredible.
that is dope. So
Yeah.
I know y'all got a lot of questions, but make sure, she looked familiar. Now you got to tell them some more because you talked about songwriting, but where
Oh,
would they know you from?
the 5 footers, of course. My
Let's
girl.
go. Let's go. West Coast
My
in the building
girl.
all
My
day. Let's go.
day
Nev
one.
Love.
You
Y'all know
know?
she been on the show. She the co-host too. You know what I'm saying? My Warriors is real deep in this game.
Facts. Facts. You know what I mean? Those are my homies, like, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Those are my girls. Like, so it's just like, yeah, the history is deep. It's like, you know, my face isn't everywhere, but I know lots of people have heard me
Mm-hmm.
or heard some of my work, but they just don't know the face associated with it.
Been around you, you know what I'm saying? I got a chance to work with her with Cavi in the studio, and I had no idea she was gonna be on the project, but I was definitely excited when she got there because this voices alone when it's you can identify this voice on the first couple of lines is that's it. You know what I'm saying? When you
Okay.
know your people. All I want for Christmas is the bag. Make sure y'all stream that because we want the bag. You know what I'm saying? And I know before it even happened for you, get any gifts, just manifest it with the song. That's all. That's all
Period.
I want you to do. Just manifest it. Because when you want it for yourself, you giving it to us at the same time. You know? So make sure
Exactly.
you stream all of it. I knew she looked familiar. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I
But
should have.
old school people would know her as Pinky, but she Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in
Yeah.
case y'all just your mind is playing tricks on you, you know what I'm saying? Like the Ghetto Boys, this the homegirl. Like I told y'all last week, it's okay to rebrand yourself and do something different for your mission. Whatever your mission and your goal is. Tell us about that though, Pinky. Look, I'm
Absolutely.
gonna call you Pinky.
You know what?
Mama
Everybody.
named you Pinky. I'm gonna call you Pinky. Plus we match it today.
The thing is, and it's just like all my regular friends refuse to call me my new name, and it's like
No,
two sections of people. So when I hear Pinky, I'm like, okay, these are my original people, but my new people are like Miami, so I know my two people.
exactly. We
I have
branded up. It's nothing wrong with y'all saying, okay, this is behind the scene, but we at work now. This is Miami, you know what I'm saying? West Coast Warrior Legend. And y'all know the platform. We gonna put it up there. So y'all won't see that other name. You won't see it because that's not what she go by.
you already know. I'm like, so I'll be like, okay, they just refuse, but I love them, and so I don't say anything. I'm just like, they're just not gonna stop.
Damn. Look, but
Okay.
you gonna know because okay, Breaking the Silence podcast. Make sure you follow her. Um, the bag is on YouTube. You can go on YouTube. All of the songs, just put in Miss Toy, I am me the bag. You know what I'm saying? The bag. And it's gonna pop up. So make sure y'all let us know when y'all do stream it so y'all can make the videos and we can tag each other because we share stuff and we go in our comments to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We
And then,
appreciate
even on Instagram, if when you're pulling up songs and you're putting them to your videos, the songs are on there too. So
absolutely.
you can post videos, whatever, help us go viral. You know what I mean? Like, I
Saying.
really don't ask for much.
Yeah.
I
Breaking the
just
Silence says she
about
will stream this week. I mean, it's the holiday season. We got more than one on the gift of Christmas. Caviar's the gift of Christmas. Make sure y'all go stream the album. It's some jams on there. Y'all gonna get some legends on the whole project. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But that main song we telling y'all to support is The Bag. And then, before we get into your song of the day, you know what I'm saying? We just want to hear what you have going on and tell us anything because I know you out of town right now, but a lot is going on and you can record anywhere.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely in a space where I can focus. It's a lot quieter where I'm at.
Good.
So, and I believe that that's what I need right now.
Mm-hmm.
Needed to kind of be away from all the distractions, because I do like to go outside, but
Yeah. Yeah,
some
she does.
pull yourself back. I love enjoying the festivities. I love a laser light show. No, I'm just playing,
Yeah.
but you, I can't help it. Um,
Right.
but I just like to have a good time and enjoy life. That's all. But maybe times I go overboard. You know what I mean? But so it's just like I realized I have to dial myself back a bit so I can really get to what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah,
Sometimes that's what you're supposed to be doing, you know?
I know
absolutely.
sometimes I go to an event, I'll be chilling, and then she be right there. I'm like, what the heck? Where you come from?
Okay, just all the things. Okay,
It
just
happens a lot. I'll be like, what? Oh, you be out.
Yeah. She be outside. She be outside like a mug. Yeah.
okay.
And I
Yeah,
love that because somebody got to go show their pretty face. Somebody got to go represent for the West. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And they going to represent with class. So everybody can't be outside.
Right?
I know, right?
Everybody can't. So if you can do it like you know, like your
That
life depends on it because a lot of them ain't representing us at all. So I see your
Right.
messages and I see the positive push that
oh,
you do behind yourself. The energy alone speaks for itself. But you got to be out there too to bring that energy to them because nobody not gonna go find where the positive stuff at on the internet. They gonna find the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? They got to
facts.
stumble across us. You know,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. You know, they say they want positive
we do need that.
females and stuff, but then when you put the stuff out, it's like crickets. It's like so. It's like make up your mind. Are we doing women's empowerment or not? Because I'm just confused. But
Right?
you know what I mean? Like, but you know, it's all good. It's like anything else. If you go in the grocery store, you got a choice. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you eat all the snacks, or you can go get the food that's gonna really support, you know, you in a healthy way. That's gonna give you longevity. You
Mm-hmm.
know, be up to the person. I'm not here to force my music on anyone. It's either you resonate with it and you vibe with it or not. And I'm not offended by that because I know that there's people who are going to get me and there's people that's not. And that's totally okay.
Yeah. Cause I'm
You
gonna
know?
go to the grocery store, you know, just like I'm gonna listen to this music, but I'm also on the way home. If I'm hungry, I'm gonna stop and get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
supporting somebody else. But hey, that's not just doing one thing. I'm
Yeah.
still supporting this person. I'm still supporting this business, but I also did all of these things that I don't have to run around all day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
sometimes y'all got to make it make sense. And if you don't, you know, and you just stuck on the music that's causing drama, you know, causing pain, fueling negativity, and then you want to act like nothing's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't play clueless when we try to fix stuff. You
Yeah.
know.
And then I was like, kind of like having that conversation with some people earlier today. I was like, this music really does affect the people. It does affect these kids. It's like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of what they're doing, they're emulating what they've been programmed watching
Mm-hmm.
and hearing all day. It'll
Right.
start in your life if you don't have that, you know, knowledge of self, and if that information is not available to you because the environment that you're in, you know, that's all you seeing, and it's acceptable because no one is no one is saying anything. No one's like going against it. It's like being encouraged,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like, and it's just crazy to see like so many young lives being taken and not even getting a chance to flourish,
Mm-hmm.
even getting a chance to live long enough to realize that it's not that bad.
Right.
What
It
you
can't
make,
be.
you know, it's what you make it, and you can have anything you want if you work hard for it. You'll get what you want. It may take time, but it'll be better off in the end.
What up,
You know,
twin? Yeah, and then Empire Hood says she has a great voice. I would listen to her motivational tapes if she made them. So go ahead, you got your studio now. Make the motivational tapes. You already
oh
got your first customer. You know what I'm saying? This is why we need to have talks like this. They don't even know that hip hop is intelligent. They think everybody is booty hole red and pink and brown. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to know that sometimes when you at grandma, I know y'all grandmas is different than our grandmas. My
Not
yeah,
not
granny
thinking
is
not
95.
thinking round. They think it's round.
See, they know we still, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be whatever y'all thought I was back then with them white shorts on up in smoke, whatever, right?
okay,
It's fine. It's fine.
okay.
I love it.
That
Just
part.
grow up with me too. Listen to the other sides of the music's, spectrum.
Exactly. Exactly. Because we go through portals and we go through elevation. And if you stay the same, then you just didn't do your life any good. Like you just doing yourself a disservice if you stay in the same space mentally. We're supposed to grow, you know.
Hmm.
And
Look how far we came. We were trying to get away from all of this bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks mentality, right? And now, you got the sexy red out here saying about the gonorrhea, lip gloss, and all of this. And then when your baby father come out here and say you burn him, then everybody is arguing back and forth. This girl already said she is dirty.
oh,
You understand what I'm saying? She already told us what was going on. She already leaked a porno. You know what I'm saying? She already did a few things that let us know it's no respect here. It's no morals here. So why, when something happens to her, that's not against her, that's to her. Because if you don't care, if you're giving someone a disease that could possibly kill them, interrupt their whole life, well-being, and all of that, then you're not a good citizen to me anyway. I'm not gonna even lie. You don't care about yourself and you don't care about others. If you would steal, you would kill. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you stealing my joy. You know what I'm saying? You stealing me from being healthy. You stealing from me. So, when you think about these artists, sometimes they don't really think that far ahead when they start, playing victim. What do y'all think?
I think a lot of times people are just really unconscious and they have not got to, they haven't got to that part yet. Like, of, I think people they're alive, but they're sleepwalking. They're not woke.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're like under, it's like a blinders are over their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't really see, the truth. Like they're in, they're in the matrix.
That, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody is people. There's bodies walking around, but everybody's not home.
That's
If
true.
that makes sense.
And they can't listen to our music. It will zap them out. And when they get zapped out, they be angry as hell, like this damn Drake battle. They be like, fuck that. I don't like Kendrick. Drake been the best. I've been my baby daddy for a long time. And you be like, damn, I didn't say nothing about your personal relationship. We just said who won. Fuck that. The Drake got all 100,000 number ones and he ain't got nothing. I'm like, well, why are y'all yelling?
Exactly. Like, why are you that invested in it? It's just entertainment. Dang.
It's
Like,
some good entertainment.
yeah, that part. And it's just like, but I don't like if I like the Mike Tyson fight. People, I went to that fight. People were happy when it was going on, and then when everybody was leaving, everybody was really depressed. Like, I'm like, what are you saying about? This man just walked away with a major bag. He
Yeah,
is winning. He's happy. They're probably having lunch tomorrow. Y'all
they
taking this
were.
way.
They were. Yeah, they were. In a whole nother country, they were.
He said, "F being a legend." I mean, it's just like I
For y'all,
understood what he
for
meant.
everybody to talk about you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I understood exactly what he said, what he meant. Like, and it's like people don't get it because they only can like see, they don't, like, how can I say it? Some people they just don't get it. It's above their comprehension level. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
dissing nobody. You know what I mean? Like, but I see a lot, because I see the world in a different perspective. You know what I mean? Like, get it. And it'd be hard for people because most people can only see things like what they see in front of their face. They can't see anything
Mm-hmm.
outside what they can actually touch or see.
Outside was different for us back then. So nowadays, when people deal with certain things, their reaction is totally different than what we would do because we got a chance to go outside and deal with people. We came across strangers, we came across people's mamas that looked out for us. We had people that was older on the block that was like, make sure you make it home, baby. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that. They only have the internet and nobody is speaking positive. How do y'all think that affects the young generation?
It affects it in a negative way all the way around the board. But I think we all really are coming to the realization that society is dominated by low vibrational activity. When you're a low vibration in a
Yeah.
low vibration environment, the influence is going to rub off on you. It doesn't matter whether you choose to, look at it this way or look at it that way. This is being force fed to our society. And when it's being force fed to your society, you're going to have an outcome where it's going to outweigh the positive, because it's almost like it's by design, if you will. I mean, we can actually call it that at this point in time. It's by design. Like, they
Mm-hmm.
want you to see the bum fight. They want you to see people getting shot. They want you to see all these negative activities going on, the sexy red stuff, and all this other negative, all this other negative outlook on things, and making it the norm, So it doesn't surprise me. It's disappointing. I had to learn to stop being angry about certain things like that. I'm more so disappointed, but I also feel like it is a responsibility for those of us that do not, channel from the outside in and channel from the inside out, to kind of like rub off on people the best that we possibly can, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully that starts, a snowball the opposite way. But it's quite clear that that's the reason why, like, society is accepting the fact that, they're being pushed this agenda, and people are like, well, this is life and this is what it is, and so they play right along into it, and they vibrate low.
Mm-hmm. And parents
Uh,
were different then. Mm-hmm. You're right, Nikki. They don't get their bad kids, like that little girl that was in the store in, I guess, Walmart, throwing down all of the food on the floor, and somebody was in the background, don't yell at her, and she damn near about to kill somebody with a damn champagne bottle. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mhm.
glass can cut you the wrong artery, and it's a wrap. So even when
uh,
somebody's having a tantrum, even when you mad as an adult, you have to calm yourself down.
you
You
really do. You really do. So true.
You can't let
So
kids do that, because when they get older, it's a different thing that's happening. You will get gone faster than you even thought about it.
Mhm.
Somebody will be a trigger happy person, not even knowing, just like the kid was in the car, the mom went in the store, the 7-year old shot and killed the 2-year old. You know what I'm saying? That fast, she go in the store. Like, to me, that type of shit should be locked up. I'm very upset with the mom. You know what I'm saying? Because of the mentality. I know you probably got to protect yourself, but your kids, especially sons, are very curious, especially with guns.
oh, absolutely. Today on my way home, there was a story playing on the radio about a second grader who had a gun in their backpack with one bullet in the chamber. And I guess the kid was like, "There's a gun in my backpack." And they went in there and they said the parent put the gun in their backpack. And it's like, why would you put a gun in your second grader's backpack to take to school? Like, just beyond crazy. Like, anything could have happened. Like, the gun could have went off. It could have
Yeah.
ended in tragedy. And it's just unbelievable, And these kids don't know what they're doing.
We don't have problem solvers. We have
It's
crash
quite
out.
obvious that their parents don't know what they're doing either. um just it's just a domino effect, like, if you have poor representation as a parent, and then it's going to domino effect down to your kids, like, they see them doing this stuff, then they want to emulate that. People keep forgetting that your main influence still is the house, and if there's dysfunction in the house, then there's going to be dysfunction outside of it as well.
all day. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Crash
Uh,
dummies, they crashing out, and then no
uh,
problem solvers in nobody's house. You know what I'm saying? Even at grandma house, she, doing what she got to do. Because everybody think what's so important is your relationship with your new man, or your, you know what I'm saying, your relationship outside of your children, which is your phone, these apps, these streams. And so you're neglecting the fact that the kids need attention, and they also need affection from
oh,
the
yeah.
people that love them, because they
Yes,
won't know how to go out there and give affection.
right. I seen this story on YouTube. This chick's like dropping her kids off, like, I'm tired of these kids. I'm just, me and my boyfriend, we want to travel the world, and I can't do that with these kids. So I'm leaving them here. I'm like, how are you gonna even be happy knowing that you're leaving your kids? Someone could be hurting them.
Yeah.
They could It can happen. Like, I wouldn't even be able to have fun. Like, I don't have kids, like, but I just know me. Like, I would be feeling like I gotta go home. Like, no, this isn't even fun anymore.
Right.
Like,
See,
just
I'm the same way. I don't have kids, but I got nieces and nephews, and anytime they out in the world doing stuff, I be worried. I mean, I was at dinner with my mom. They talking about Smoke had ran out the house looking for me. I thought he done ran away or some shit. I got up off the dinner table and was like, "Let's go. We gotta leave the restaurant." You know what I'm saying? That's my son. You know, he left.
oh, that was a skit. Okay, I thought it was real. It looked because I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, they
But
do be
there,
on them kids.
but then some other chick, like I saw that, like basically was like she was just tired of her kids and just gave them to CPS. Like that's the worst place you could send them to. Like you really don't know what's gonna happen
Exactly.
to them there. It's all horror stories about that. Like it's maybe
Mm-hmm.
thinking about like what we're doing before we're even having these kids. Because
Man.
like if you know you really don't want kids, then you gotta kind of take the proper precautions because that's that's better than just bringing people into the world that you really don't want to have around you or that you don't want the responsibility of taking care of.
They have kids for these views, and when the views go down, they don't want the kids because the views is more important now. That's the clickbait, is what gave them an adrenaline rush, and
Okay,
that's
and
what made them feel like they don't need the kids no more.
yeah, they're putting lace fronts on these babies and having them dressed like little tiny grown women, and it's just like knowing that these kids are being stolen and
Mm-hmm.
taken advantage of, and you never see them again, and they're being put into like just I don't
Concentration camps,
yeah, I don't know if I can say what I want to say because I don't know how
the
but
trafficking.
yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
it's just a lot going on. Like, so it's just like, why would you even want to promote your child in that way when it's like people don't have good intentions
And it's worse
out.
now with that, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to, get people to, oh, it's a cult, you know what I'm saying, that they was talking about on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? One of the guys did a video to You Could Do It and went viral, you know what I'm saying? But they are a part of a church that, I watched the documentary, and it was really spooky because one of the girls did make it back home. A lot of the people woke up and saw what was going on and that they was being used. You know what I'm saying? The church is actually charging them 30% of any money that they made, and they able to go into their accounts, and they put them up in the house, but then they got to pay $2,000 a month. And so they not even making no money. They using them to do all of these dances. Like y'all see all these viral, these, they got the same background. It's like a mansion or whatever. These people are literally in a cult. They're being trafficked for real from this, guy who had got in trouble before, but he's able to start it all over again, just false representing the church. You know what I'm saying? And people say, well, God said, I should do it. And if I'm tied in my money to God, then it should be right. But sometimes y'all really got to talk to y'all kids about spirituality and religion before they get out into the world, because people use these things against you, and then you're not even able to talk to your kids no more. I don't think that that's right at all.
Yeah, I don't think that is either. Yeah, that's a very delicate issue right there. It's religion is so delicate. Wars, happen are happening because of religion, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe it separates people. It just and it causes division. A lot of the times because no one's gonna agree because this section thinks they're right, this section thinks they're right, and if you don't want to follow, what their way is, now they want to kill you. It's
Yeah,
how
it's
that is godly. Like, why are you like? Is that the godly thing to do? Just kill them because they don't think the way I do?
right. And you so far in your religion that, do you think God would want somebody to die because of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're so
Right,
far gone, you saying you love God, but then you missing the point. He would not want this.
right. Like killing innocent babies and old people. Like that. That's just crazy. Women, children and the elderly. Just it's like that's wild.
See, that's why y'all gotta follow like Pack Smoker. Pack Smoker said, I saw that Netflix show, here. Thanks to y'all for playing it on Twitch. That this is the type of stuff we educate around here. We don't just play boom bap music, hoochie coochie la 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 type shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure you learn something along the way, and then some things is so close to you because y'all have the same phone we do. So you might have missed it though, but now that you tuning into this, you'll know better and you'll do better. They using God to sell. Damn, I'm done.
Yo, hey,
For real though.
man,
That's my twin right there. You don't be playing no games though. I should have known that was you. The Asian man told them to leave their family. Yeah, he did. And they left their family. That one girl left her family and she never came back. She went and married the black dude that was there. Who knows what they was doing. And then come to find out, he was sexually harassing a couple of the girls. You know what I'm saying?
I, I'm not surprised at this point that all this every day it's like if it's just not. I mean, it's like it can't get any more like wow. It's just so many
No.
wow. Like people like just started.
They like shock value. You seen it already to this level right here. So don't act like you knew. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like.
Hell yeah, it's almost like you literally almost expect it to happen. It's like you wake up every day, and you look at this stuff, and you're like, man, what's new?
Right.
It's to the point now where it's like it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's going to keep repeating itself over and over again because, like I said, and like you guys said, the influence of that negative shit is heavy as hell. It's
Yeah.
super heavy and it's super dominant and it's purposeful. I can't even say that it's a mistake that this stuff is hitting the timeline because all these platforms have rules and guidelines, and if you're not following the rules and the guidelines, they restrict you, right? Like our music could get restricted, but somebody getting murked on camera can't get restricted. Make it make sense.
Ass and titties and stuff don't get restricted, but as soon as I post somebody slipping and falling, they be like, "Oh, this is against our." What the hell you mean? I just got it from your damn platform. Shit, fuck you mean? I just got it from your platform, but I can't post it.
I just saw something that was very interesting. There's like, I believe, I want to say Ghana, I think. Um, there's like people working for like some tech companies, and like they have to look at like to help AI identify objects, and they would have to watch like the craziest, worst type of things, and it
Mm-hmm.
started messing with them like mentally, and they would like pay them $2 an hour, and they're working for like major tech companies from America, but a company over there hires them and say they're like pay everybody $12 an hour, but the company will keep 10 and give these people $2 an hour, and for 8 hours they're labeling thing like that's an elephant, this is a cat, this is that, this, so AI can know what everything is, and it's just like having to watch those like you said, those graphic images.
Mm-hmm.
It messes with your brain, it like desensitizes you, like, and people get I think people are at the point where they can't separate real life from fake. It's like a blurred line almost.
Especially with this AI shit.
Yeah, that's a new form of slave labor. Labor, to be honest with you, I've seen little bits and pieces of that, and it's like they've transferred it. I was going to say transgressed, but transferred it from being manual slave labor to now they're utilizing people in that fashion right there. And all they're doing is trying to make artificial intelligence smarter. Do I think it has its good points? Absolutely. But it also has a lot of negative overtones. And we're going to have to be very discerning on what it is that we're actually looking at and how we're being responsible with it or irresponsible.
True.
Absolutely. And to just tell those people, oh, because your cost of living is like lower or whatever, I'm just gonna give you $2 an hour, but you're doing the same work that a person that's getting $30 should be getting maybe $30 an hour for, or $40 an hour or whatever. Like you're doing that same type of tech savvy work. Why would you only want to pay me $2? I just think that is so unfair. Like that's crazy. You
The
know what I
same
mean?
with these distribution services, and these companies only want to give us a under a fucking dollar or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not even a dollar, a penny. You know what I'm saying? With all of this work we do for them to have a goddamn song to stream and get all of these different checks from, you can't
It's like
even raise
getting
the
the one.
price.
You should be getting the 1 cent. That's who you
Exactly.
get.
And
That's
you
it.
would make a lot of money doing that with all of the artists that's in here. Why should it be reversed like that?
Exactly. Like I don't like. It's like, so I work for you now. Is that what this is? Like
Right.
that's
It's
crazy.
literally what it is.
Hmm.
They basically made everybody go work for them.
Like, give me 1 cent. I should be grateful for that. Okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's crazy because they feel like they're entitled to the largest piece of the pie, and I'm like, well, this is our intellectual property, and we're entrusting you with it. How is it possible that you get the largest percentage of the cut, and we only get less than scraps on the table?
Exactly.
It makes sense.
Like, what? Because I know that your servers don't cost that much, or whatever it is, your lights or whatever. Like, I know it don't cost that much for your website maintenance. Like, because they'll try to say that
No,
they
it
have,
doesn't.
they just
Right.
make
It's
it.
automated. It's an automated system. It's a system that they put in place. I mean, ever since they introduced algorithm to us, these are all algorithms. All algorithms are is computer generated programs. You know what I'm saying? To regulate, to monitor, to do whatever it is that they see fit, and they can change it at any given point in time. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you learn how one algorithm works, they're gonna change it just like that. Then all of a
Yeah,
sudden now you got a new set of rules, and we ain't making the rules, but it's our intellectual property, so it's really a shit show.
it really is. Until you know, the artists really unify together and say, you know what, wait a minute, let everybody just like take your stuff off of there. Nah, y'all not making no money. Y'all not we not really making no money. Y'all not about to make no money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's have a meeting. Like, let's get to it. Like how the writers did for the writers strike, like with the Writers Guild. Like, stop playing with us. Like,
They was
Right?
getting ready to do that. I
Yeah.
feel like before hip hop really changed. And when they saw that, artists was stepping up, we wanted to get our, buy our royalties and all of that stuff back by our publishing. Then they start bringing in their children, and they start bringing in these artists who didn't really know hip hop at all, and they gave them a bigger bag than we was even going to complain about, because if they would have just paid us fairly, they wouldn't have had to go get all of these wretched ass people. You know what I'm saying? All they had to do was do business with people with common sense. But of course, y'all know common sense ain't common. And in these companies, it's just about money. It ain't personal. When we have to go feed our families and take care of ourselves throughout the year, they don't care about that. They care about their bottom line, and their bottom line is about their families, their longevity, their generational wealth. And if one of them pass away, that next child that's in line get that business. We don't get to go up there and say, well, now let me run Universal Records and let me, you know what I'm saying? They gonna pass it to the next generation, and that's where we fall off at.
absolutely, I agree. And then the the fact that, you know, if one person's like, oh, I'm good, I ain't tripping, like they tripping, I'm still gonna do it anyway. I'm still gonna pull up to and support their stuff anyway. It's like it just hurts the whole group. It's like,
Yeah.
if one of us is like losing, kind of like really we all are, because it's like at
Hmm.
the end of the day, it's a trickle down effect. Like, it's real, you know what I mean? Like, because now it's like you got all these hungry people. They're gonna want your
Hmm.
shit.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I mean? Now they're trying to come in your house because you have it and they don't. So that's what I mean when I say that. Like, it ends up affecting us all. Like what
Yeah.
we are right now that's happening. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are just, it's wild out here.
It's the wild
It's
wild west, like your cowboy hat. You know what I'm saying? Like we buckle
that
up and we try to keep our shit going, even like we
period.
talking about recording and engineering and all that. While the war is going on, we still got to stay right with our own talents and gifts, because at the end of the day, it's our therapy. We're not just doing this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? No more. It's like, okay, I need this for myself. I need to learn how to do this, or I need to be more savvy on the computer so I can, compete with some of these things that's going on, so I can still brand myself, promote my music, promote others, so that we can see something from it. Because not doing nothing is where we see nothing when we do nothing. You know.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. And
I feel
Mike, I like what you said. I don't like how streaming has devalued music. That's
Hmm.
so real, like too much. So now it's like you can't discern what's real and what's not. You
Hmm.
know, I always say in my mind, like the real, you cannot dilute that. You cannot stop the light. You cannot stop the light. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole bunch of garbage out here. It really is. And like as a person that you got something important to say, and you know that you got some substance with you, it's gonna be harder for you. It's gonna be harder for us.
Yeah.
It is. You know what I mean? Because they
yeah.
know who we are. They
Mhm.
know
Yeah.
who we are, and
And we know who we are, because that's the
yeah,
the whole thing is they've been trying to block that from us all these years.
yeah, they know
Yep.
because it's like they don't want these little girls to realize like, nah, you ain't got to do that. You don't got to go on these dumpster diving networks and go fight for your life, like to be known. You know what I mean? Just make a whole spectacle out of yourself, like for no reason. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. Like how women are being depicted. It's ugly. We weren't that. Like we
No.
weren't. That's not who we really truly are. You know what I mean? I don't want my nieces carrying themselves like that in the world. You know what I mean? Like these
No,
are the
and that's
mothers.
Yeah,
that's not what baddie is.
it's a culture stripping. It's like it's literally like taking a culture and devaluing it, and therefore you devalue the culture, you devalue the music. It's almost to the point where it's almost like you think about it, and I've contemplated it myself. Like, how do I want to move forward with this? And I'm seeing that the only way that we can really control our dollars is we have to literally kind of like utilize our own websites. We have to use our own platforms to kind of like set the tone once again on what the value of our stuff really is, what our intellectual property's value is. You almost kind of like got to take it out of their hands. It's difficult at this point in time because it's the norm for everybody, and we all have music on the platforms. But I
Right.
also have been struggling with that thought, like maybe I should just be exclusively selling music on my website. Therefore, I can control the narrative and say, this is how much my music costs, not what you say it costs. This is how
Right.
much it costs, and you control the narrative in that site. But most people, like me and Toy, we got our own website. I'm pretty sure others have their own website as well. But it's important for everybody to have something like that. And I
The
read a report like in 2019 that said that if you don't have a website by now, you are behind. And
right.
I took the memo seriously. I was like, oh yeah, I got to make sure that this thing is a moving piece. And then I looked into the website's functions and features and realized, well, shit, I can sell my own music on here. And that came to light this year. And I was like, it may be time for me to make a conscious decision. It may be time for everybody else to make a conscious decision on moving forward as to what it is that you want your music to represent and how much of a value does it really have. And the only way that you can do that is you got to kind of like siphon and cut off that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long if they don't have music to
Mhm.
distribute with, then how are they going to make money off of us? They can't.
No.
Right. Right. Yeah, Michael Jackson, he was telling us. Prince, he was telling us. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
for real.
Yeah.
And they started making things happen. This stuff is really it's deep. You know what I mean? And you have to like move strategically
It
because
really is.
gift.
They were teaching us by the mistakes that they were making. Like Prince signed a deal and he didn't realize what that entitled the record label. And once he got smart to it, yeah, he had to do something clever. He had to change his name to a symbol just to
Mhm.
just to eat. Just to eat.
Just to,
Just to eat. It's crazy. And he was trying to warn us, and Michael was trying to warn us. And Mike was smart. He said, "Man, look, y'all showed me the paperwork. Oh, y'all fucked up. I'm about to buy all of this shit up,
oh,
and y'all gonna be mad." And they were mad, and they were trying to make him out to be the villain because of that. Because that's the worst thing that could happen to them is somebody smart like us that looks like us starts to control stuff that they really should or they feel like they should be controlling.
Well,
absolutely.
it's sad for the smart guy. It's sad for the one that plays alone and plays the fool too, because they will still use our people as an example on, even though they didn't learn, Diddy didn't learn all of this stuff by himself. He had the Clive Davises and all of these other people, right? But he played
Now,
the game and he disrespected our people. We lost some people because of this attitude. And when you put yourself in a position where you have this power and you don't even know what it is and what it means, if you haven't really shown that you are a humble person, caring, God is going to do a different thing with you, with your power. And you think it's yours and it belongs to you. No, the same people that gave you billions of dollars or however much, they control you like these video games, you know? They'll have
yes,
you sitting on so many people's careers for 30 some years before they decide that that's enough. And by the time that's enough, they done gave out all the music on Spotify. They done did all of this stuff. They done rizaped the whole game. And then they want to come and point the finger at this black nigga who they gave the power to. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
a-
times we in this business, we don't know who have the power in this business. We just going where we been invited to or where we've been booked to go. And then we got to be in rooms with people that don't care for us. So imagine when you go places and you don't receive that energy that you want. I'm not fucking with this shit no more. I'm gonna do it how I want to do it, and that's it. I'm not gonna just be around people because I got to do a certain thing for them for me to get to another level. That's not my level. That's not
Right.
my
yeah,
path.
Man,
facts. That's it.
that was so
Absolutely.
cute, toy. That was that was the gem of the night.
That's facts. That's facts. That's why
Super
I'm
fast.
the way. Like I'm good. I don't want it that bad. It's not.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. Exactly. And not only that, but we make music because this is what we do. This is not something that is just, a pastime, a hobby, and this, that, and the third. We're in this. Like we do this. 30 plus years in this, I had to realize that I have a value that's way higher than I even gave myself credit for. You know what I'm saying? And had to start acting accordingly. And I said, you know what? That all comes with
Oh,
this. It all comes with this.
yeah, it all comes. And I'm proud to say that, my value is my value. I'm gonna feel a certain way about me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't play about me. But y'all want to look at it like if the label didn't put this money into me, if this didn't happen this way, that it's not good. And that's not fair because when we doing good music for y'all and y'all love it off top, it's not because of the label that y'all love it. It's because we showed up at all of our bookings, our performances, our radio interviews. We showed up for our job and y'all got a chance to know us. The label just paid for the damn ticket and booked us, where we supposed to go. It's not them. The marketing doesn't have anything to do with the music you heard that made you feel something, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We can all agree.
That's
Amen.
real.
Act accordingly.
Okay.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I agree.
Big
Now,
black fish.
I do want to get this, opportunity since we're already in, deep in our conversation. Is I have Get Free. Can you tell us about it? You know, before we
Yeah.
play it.
Wow. Okay. So this song has Fatal Hussein from the Outlaws on it, and this song was done a while ago, but the lyrics it just it fits in today's times of what we're going through, and it's positive. You know what I mean? And it's really interesting, and I think it should be heard. I think it should be heard because we never put it out. and it's never been heard by the masses at all. So I think maybe even some of his fans will be happy to hear him, one more time on something else, and just it's just a gift. It's just a gift. It's an offering. I feel like it's time for it to be here because we need more love. We need to get back to loving each
Oh,
other for real.
it's so powerful that even while you're even here. So you gonna go ahead and play this song so we can talk about it once we come back. Lovely radio show. I am me.
Hey.
Breathe, it may not be easy for you, but the game's real simple to me. Pay attention and you'll get free. Listen to me and stop the hating, start believing. If it's truth that you're seeking, then you'll get free.
In this life that I lead, I'ma keep on shining, I'ma keep on climbing, I'ma keep on grinding, overcoming any obstacles that come my way, regardless what my enemies say. Cause when you hate on me, you hate on God. You suckers is fraud, I'm pulling your card, it ain't no hoes here. I know you tired of the same shit from past years. To my ladies in the pen with the tattoo tears, write the vision on tablets till it becomes clear. The time is getting in, chances is growing slim. Demons will never win, heaven sent to battle sin. Survive the lion's den, and this is not a trend. I do believe this, look at the world now, they can't see us. And in the back of their mind, they wanna be us. You might rap harder, I rap smarter.
Breathe, it may not be easy for you, but the game's real simple to me. Pay attention and you'll get free. Listen to me and stop the hating, start believing. If it's truth that you're seeking, then you'll get free.
Breathe, but you want me to believe it's over. It don't change, whether smoking weed or sober. I'm the product of the pain, being punished, I'm touched. I want hands instead of bangers at my stomach and gut. Feel like 1,000 pounds of pressure that I got on my chest. And if the Lord walking with me, hope he got on the vest. Cause I'm stressed, I won't stutter the buck. I'm from the gutter, word to butter, I'm touched. And one smile from my mother's enough to turn me away from this life of greed. Trife life full of pipes and weed. Somebody walk with me. Black butterfly lost in the whirlwind. Rose from the concrete jungle, me and my girlfriend.
Breathe, it may not be easy for you, but the game's real simple to me. Pay attention and you'll get free. Listen to me and stop the hating, start believing. If it's truth that you're seeking, then you'll get free.
I swear, I'm the only Don Diva in the game. So all my murder mommies out there, doing crime out there, doing time, standing on the front line. Remember one thing, you gotta preserve your mind. I used to have to beg and borrow, trapped in the web of sorrow. My heart was hollow, it was like the sun was shining, but still no rainbows to follow. Freedom of speech, they tryna take away the option. Planes don't fall out the sky for no reason. How it's gonna be peace when the government's a heathen? Power tripping and fiending, killing, raping and thieving, Illuminati deceiving. Watch the wicked policemen, murdering keep increasing. Never pledge my allegiance, send my condolences. I'm about to split the game like Moses did. So fuck a promissory note, I need bricks to go. Pay what you owe.
Breathe, it may not be easy for you, but the game's real simple to me. Pay attention and you'll get free. Listen to me and stop the hating, start believing. If it's truth that you're seeking, then you'll get free.
Hey,
The type of shit that you gotta put on your website if you're not gonna put it out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have this.
Right.
Saying.
Absolutely.
I feel that, and I knew that. classics already. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it first right here on the Lovely Radio Show
Hey,
on West Coast Warrior Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I'm gonna bring y'all
That
some beats.
that was hard. Both records. Both
Thank
records.
you. Let's
Yes.
get into it.
Salute.
Love it.
Salute.
Dope.
Yeah, my brand Jealousy Kills. So I'm
Okay.
working. So that's something I'm, working on bringing to the forefront because like we gotta stop. We gotta stop. I'm tired of losing people.
Mm-hmm.
So
Jealousy kills for real. You know what I'm saying?
it
We
does.
just we watched it all our lives, damn near.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, twin. That's my artist in the chat. She said, I fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with her
Okay.
music. And that's
Hey,
real talk. Both of these songs is jamming, you know?
thank
Jam-
you.
Jamming.
Okay, y'all give
Empire.
us some feedback. Okay, Empire Hood not playing. What
Okay.
time are we
That,
going out tonight? That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? What
okay.
time
Something we
When
going out tonight.
you pull it up.
when you pulling up? You know what I'm saying? Is you in Texas?
Okay.
What you do? She ain't on the West Coast right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Pro politic, and thank you for the bits. And also, you said the song was nice. You know what I'm saying? I
thank
appreciate it.
you. Thank you. Yes, make it fun again. Make rap fun again. How about that? Can we do that?
Make
How about
make it
that?
live. Make it
Okay.
live, not just fun. You know, just
Make it
lit.
live. Make rap live again.
Yeah, make
Like
it live, make it fun, make it all that.
make it all that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Well, we got a chance. And then my twin over here asking about where they can find you at on social media. You might as well tell them that now.
Oh yeah, one Miami, and yeah, Toy, we probably got to get you on the remix or come outside.
Oh yeah, man. We got to get on that one for real. That's some fun shit right there, man. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie. It made me pop my collar earlier. I was like, oh, she sent me outside. I know about outside. I've been on your page, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't hear it. I'm like, oh, West Coast Wednesday finna be lit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't lied to y'all. I'm just saying.
we need a remix.
Go. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. All you gotta do is send me the open verse, and I'm over here doing
Mike
my
City.
daily features anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I give back to the culture all day. So I
I,
return that one in the same day, which for you.
I,
He
you know,
said,
I got turn. I can't do it by myself. It's not fun.
okay, teamwork make the dream work, and we gonna come back with it right here. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna send it off to some people so they can know the females.
Absolutely.
We still working together. We still doing what we do. We got Mike City. We got the support of my warriors over here. That y'all know that it's other women in the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't always go look for the mess and the stress. You know what I'm saying? There's always some warrior on the west that's doing it real, real fly. And sometimes it be them hidden jewels that you just needed. You didn't need to know that. She was right there until it was time. Right? You already knew about it. The history is good, just like you can do it, man. It's a classic. But when you hear some new from me, you be like, where the rest of your music at? I'll be like, I try to direct traffic. Y'all don't listen to me.
Okay.
I try to give y'all a hub. My website, misstoymusic.com, is the hub. But I try to make sure on all of these platforms that y'all be on every day, that I be on every day, that it's somewhere y'all can listen to this music. All you got to do is type our name the same way y'all go find, you know what I'm saying, Beyonce song, Kendrick song, the same way y'all go find all the other songs. Just go type it in.
Facts. Facts.
It's that easy. Now, if y'all got any questions for Miami, you know what I'm saying? This is a straight warrior right here. She will answer y'all questions. And I know she came through the night, on the cut, because I'm like, look, I only want the genuine people on these shows with me. I don't want to give people a month ahead of time, a week, because you never know what's going to change in people's schedule. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate when my warriors pop up just to show out for me. You know what I'm saying? Pop out and show these niggas who we is. Miami came through. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, we listened to 2 great songs. That should make y'all go try to find some more music on her.
Yeah,
Because
that
what
part.
else would y'all be doing? You know what I mean? Y'all getting ready for Thursday night, but we here Wednesday now. Would love to have her on as a guest. Now you getting ready to get booked on some other
Oh,
stuff. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you check your DMs and everything. Because the people that be in these chats really be about their music and artists, and they love supporting. So when you get a chance, follow up a
I will.
Successful Toy podcast, Breaking the Silence podcast. I actually know these people, and they are really good people, and the podcast is really fun. So
Okay.
yeah,
Absolutely. I'm
reach.
definitely gonna reply. I'm definitely gonna open that door. Thank you.
Appreciate you. You said I'll be playing her stuff. I heard the album earlier when y'all played it here. Okay, we appreciate that because y'all know I try to give y'all exclusive stuff. I try to give y'all people that's close to the warrior as possible. Like we all listen to certain people, but I'm not close to everybody that we play. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hmm.
And this is my family right here. So it's like, look, if it's some other opportunities y'all have, y'all want to work with artists, you got a show y'all want to pay and book people for, we are going to respond to you guys because we know that y'all missing real music out there anyway. So hey, why play games? You gonna
Absolutely.
you gonna get the real. So tell them again where they can find you,
You can
and then
find,
we're definitely gonna be working.
yeah, on my IG, hit me up. One Iamie, the number one IAMMIE. That's where you can hit me up, and I will respond.
Well, y'all know that this is my co-host. I know y'all in the chat saying this is a good guest. Y'all just now meeting her for the first time. She's been on the show, supporting the show for many years already, and go back in the archives on YouTube in case y'all, want to know or see the show before. The progress is real over here. You know what I'm saying? But we give y'all a real life progress report on the artists that been on the show because y'all need to see. Okay, we just because a new artist came out, I don't mean you're gonna forget about this one. You know what I'm saying? We Michael Jackson and Prince gone, and we still love the fuck out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We talk about them tonight in a serious conversation because we love them and what they did try to do for us as artists.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and it was powerful. It affected me because I
Mhm.
was like, wow, they took a stand for that was very brave of them because most artists won't do that. They're not the only ones who knew this.
Mm-mm.
They were the only two who said something,
Mhm.
especially in that time.
And also, they did have a competing catalog with anything else the labels had and could create on the spot. Still was out there doing live concerts with live bands. Come on, y'all. This real music, but y'all wanted to water it down with people that had to learn the process along the way. Imagine all these great actors, come in the game, they go to school, Julia Arts, they go to, everybody go to school for it. And then they let the goddamn dropouts win, you know what I'm saying? Be richer than y'all. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because it's not fair anyway, but nothing in life is fair. You still got to play the game.
Gotta play the
Yeah,
game.
another thing that I can't stand is this ageism crap. It's like, oh, you're old, you're washed up. Are you crazy? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, oh, so because I'm a more mature artist now, I'm supposed to just go hop in a casket? Like, what?
That's what they want you to do.
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
Willie Nelson is 90-some years old, and he still played the chicken circuit. Come on.
R.I.P. Willie Nelson, R.I.P.
You know,
Yeah, Willie Nelson. He played all the way until he died. That's just a testament, right there. What was it? The Temptations just at the World Series or something like that. The Four Top, one of them. So
why are we the only people that do that?
habit, and it was by design. It was something to me that literally was put on us because no other people go through this but us. So dysfunction wraps around even to this. You
It
know what
must
I'm saying? Like it just literally subliminally telling people once you hit a certain age, you are not a part of this no more, and that's obviously not the case.
Yeah, that's not cool. So that has to stop. And you know what I mean? I'm heavy on that. That gotta stop. Like tonight. Like I gotta stop that. That's not an insult. That doesn't hurt my feelings. Like I just hope people would know that. Like I don't. You know what I mean? Like it's like water to a well. I think it's funny because sometimes that's like that's their only point that they have to throw out there. That's all you can say. That's all you got. Is that all you got?
And they need to be quiet because they might end up on a song.
Right.
Exactly. Or hopping in the casket earlier than us. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happens. You be young in your 20s and teens, and then you be out of here calling somebody old that's
I tell them like this. You better hope that you're still doing it like we are.
Exactly. Hope you even make it to this far because the way it did, It doesn't look too promising.
They trying to take you out of here with you know what I'm saying, the drugs now. They didn't do that with the weed back then. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do that. They was like Arizona, or you want to smoke some shit that's gonna put you out. Now
Look
it's
how
too
many
many
of the young artists done passed away. Look at how many of the young artists done passed away from that type shit.
Absolutely.
And it's proof
We're
that
doing
longevity is not in your generation; it's in ours.
everything. Nobody do your stuff. Like nobody's mad. Like why are y'all the ones that's mad? I'm confused. So you can do it, but I can't. And I started this shit before it make you
People
make
get
sense.
positioned in
I
the anger.
thought about it.
They're angry.
it's sad because we know artists that passed away from overdose. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We can go back to Ray Charles, and a lot of people, they labels made sure that those drugs was available because they wanted them to do a certain job. Me, I want my money. I don't need you to supply me with nothing
Yeah,
but what I'm supposed to get here. You
that's
know?
what
Two historic artists I can say that speak volumes on that was James Brown and Sam Cooke. If you ever looked at their stories, you know what I'm saying. Sam Cooke was all about ownership. He was one of the first black people to own his own stuff. And what happened to him? You know what I'm saying? And then James Brown ended up getting hooked on drugs. You know what I'm saying? But before then, James Brown had his own radio station. He owned all of his music, and he owned all kind of things. He had his own television network, all kind of stuff.
Airplane, you know what I'm saying? He was the first black man with an airplane. You know what I'm saying?
Airplane, you name it, a private jet at that for sure.
Private jet,
Private jet, you know what I'm saying? And look at what they did with him. He ended up later on in his life battling, all kind of things, drug abuse, and the same things that he was speaking out against in the 60s and the 70s ended up affecting him. Just like, there's examples of that all through our history. And at some point in time, it's got to be addressed, and it has to stop.
Well,
Now,
let's address this elephant in the room. When they, y'all get wealthy and all of that, and I'm speaking to certain black, people and celebrities. Y'all don't realize they be sicking them clear women on y'all, and then when they don't want y'all no more, that money go back to the clear women family, not your family. It don't get to trickle down to you. The marriage that separated your generational wealth to go back to somebody else's race. Y'all don't be peeping that in this game, but y'all want to be so concerned about black women wearing eyelashes and fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get caught up in the worst trap and trick ever. Fuck the wigs, fuck the damn lashes and all. Don't worry about that. That's self-esteem shit. Y'all got to worry about that internal trauma that y'all continue to try to, suppress and give to a whole nother generation of people that's not gonna look out for us. So I mean, y'all got to work on that. That's just something I wanted to, address.
Right. But like you want it, but I mean, they say they don't want that, but y'all they support it.
Yeah.
How they buying the wigs and the lashes?
That's
Someone,
what I'm saying.
you know what I mean? Like
How
so
they
it's like,
getting a BBL if they own Section 8 in welfare? How did they get the BBL? They had a baller boyfriend that didn't mind to get the girl. He wanted to make sure that she had the stuff that she was gonna make her keep coming back, right? Don't keep complaining to the rest of us that didn't do it about what we need to do when you didn't concentrate on the one that you was responsible for. Be responsible for that one woman. Worry about what she got on when she go out the house, when she have naked, or when she go out with her pajamas. Y'all don't say nothing when they got on the bonnet and pajamas walking all in places where they ain't supposed to have that shit on. That, you know what I'm saying? My grandmama them didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? They dressed up. To this day, my granny 95, and she gonna, before we go anywhere, she gonna grab her a nice hat. We gonna go shopping.
Okay. To the nine.
OnlyFans. Man, I'm confused. Somebody's liking it. A whole lot of people.
They like it.
Because this one girl, like 43 on OnlyFans, like wowsies. So somebody's liking it.
Yeah, now somebody lying in here. Vibe runners talking about they finesse for the BBL. So they said, what did they do? What is the finesse? Because we need to know. How did you get finesse? Just say you got tricked and you gave somebody a BBL money and she went off with the other dude. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that. I think it's a choice. You chose. That's what happened. That's not finessing. You have to. It takes two to tango, right? So you played
Right.
your part with it too. So that was your choice. There wasn't no finessing.
Hey, if y'all attracted to it, hey, so be it. Don't complain about it. This is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
This is West Coast Warrior Wednesday with your girl, Miss Toy, my co-host, J Pad, the Juggernaut KYs in Miami. On this West Coast Warrior Wednesday, we just want y'all to go stream some West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? And before you leave, we're going to talk about Kendrick's album. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for the coast, it needs to have this type of energy. What we're talking about, the whole show boils down to this. The conversation in the rap music have to uplift, uplift and give you an emotion, right? So Kendrick's projects throughout this whole beef and battle led up to this mustard, right? The energy that we all need from watching such a long drawn out fight, like a nigga was windmilling, you know what I'm saying, in the comments while Kendrick was in the booth writing bars after bars after bars, getting the studying done to get to the next point. Now, if y'all don't know what hip hop is, and y'all don't know what beef battles is, that's not my problem. I'm not here to teach y'all that right now. Maybe on another West Coast Wednesday. But to me, in any game, tell me this in the comments. In any game, there is a winner and a loser. Tell me if I'm wrong. Am I lying? Tell me if I'm wrong. Just put a 1 if I'm wrong, put a 2. You know what I'm saying? If I'm right. In every game. When we go to the basketball game, you want to see who won. We was just talking about Mike Tyson. Somebody won, somebody lost. But they both won. They both got millions of dollars. They walked the fuck away.
Yeah.
This beef done lasted longer than motherfuckers supposed to have beef in the refrigerator. This shit only lasts a certain amount of time. And then it go bad.
Yo, you don't
Then
play.
go ahead.
Spit all the way to the gas. You know how you have your foot on the gas pedal? That's like off. Like I don't even think he breaking. He's just not. I don't even think he has brakes in this. Okay, he's just going.
No. Just going, going, going. See, when you mess with the wrong people, this is what happens.
Leave that man alone. Do not bother him. Do not agitate his soul.
Nobody else. Listen, don't nobody else say nothing. Okay, to K Dot, don't get him started. Don't let him go on his tour. Don't go out there messing with him. It's a whole lot of people that didn't understand what rap beef meant until this 2020.
I love
They
Kendrick.
saw all these other things happening, but they didn't know. I do
Yeah,
too.
Kendrick is that guy. I'm so.
They
He's
put a
that
two
guy.
in there. They like, yeah, you gotta.
He's a villain, and I love villains, and I'm happy to be one too. No, I'm just
Yeah,
not-
I love it. I love it. I mean, when you came in, you said quirky. I feel like nerdy, intelligent people that are quiet are the most dangerous when spoken to, or just like us, the art of war with music. It's like you give me a pen or a pad, or you got something to say about me. I be one. That's why the last time I was like, say my name. I'm like, I'm pushing y'all to stop fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Just say my name already. You don't like me. It's that's it. And then we gonna move on.
that part.
See, I
That-
love being the villain.
okay,
Shout out to another West Coast legend, the villain. You know what I'm saying? MC Ren. You know what I'm saying? We got us some warriors over here that's villains for real. And he shot you down, you know what I'm saying? To let you know in lyrics all the time that don't play with me. I'm the one
yeah,
with the hoodie on. I'm the one with them ski masks.
right. Like I was being cool, I was being kind, but oh, okay. I see we're not playing nice here. Okay, well, now it's time.
You
You
took
know,
my kindness for weakness. You thought I was just here to play. I am not one of these mannequins that just stood around hip hop and did nothing but just,
okay,
the frozen mannequin challenge. No, bitch, I was actually working. I was in the field. I did what I need to do. I stepped back a couple of times just so I could see what's going on. I had to get my glasses and look at you hoes sideways. You feel me? I said,
right.
hold on now. I ain't got to do all of this now, do I?
And what it's doing is it's making people have to rap again. Like really, you got to really say something, and that's what I love about it. Like all jokes aside, that's what I admire about his whole thing. What he's doing is he's opening it back up for you to be creative, for you to really be an artist,
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah,
just watered down stuff. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be able to. It's back like that's taken. It's gonna go back into the hands of the rightful owner.
absolutely. And the number one rapper should be an American foundational black person, not somebody from another country running hip hop. It did not start in those countries. It started right here in America, and it should be where it is right now. Thank you, Kendrick, for this new project. I know that it's rumors that it's another album coming, but we are excited that Kendrick and SZA will be on tour in this new year. What you think about that, K Wise?
Man, I just wish I could be there to see that because they going to the well, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about over there in Canada, but
Oh
they supposed to be over there on Father's Day, so
yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be something else.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It's gonna
people's
be good.
already trying to make they so-called threats.
Oh, wow.
And
We in California, we used to threats all day, so that ain't nothing.
When you're still ordered and when you walk in divinity, nothing's gonna happen to you until it's your time.
Mike
That
Mars is from Toronto, and he's like, Kendrick is coming to Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he'll be there. SZA concert, they'll be there. Go
well,
ahead.
the information is so out there. It's gonna be so heavily secured, and it's not gonna be homeboy security. So it's gonna be like
Mm-hmm.
some deep level of nothing's gonna happen to that man. You know what I mean? Like, because it's too out there. It's too
Yeah,
visible.
that's big. That's
And
big, like the Super Bowl.
you're gonna go to jail. Like you're gonna be
Right,
caught. You're gonna get away with
Plus,
it.
plus
right.
Kendrick ain't been doing them push-ups for nothing. You don't
Okay.
think he get a little
Squabble up,
size on
squabble up, squabble up,
Yeah.
Yeah,
squabble up,
and
squabble
it's
up.
undeniably dope. And I would just love to work with Kendrick one day if
You
I
know, it's in the
so
universe. There you go. That's in the universe right there.
have heart.
Right, put it out there in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I got some linear notes, y'all, for what I thought of the album. The first one was my favorite line is everybody ain't gonna like you.
And they not. And it's like I don't listen, I know I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. Like
Right,
if I don't like somebody, I just don't. If I don't, and not even don't like, because it's like I very seldomly don't like people, but I just know that energy isn't for me, and I'm just not gonna put myself around that if it's gonna make me uncomfortable or if
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna create conflict. I'm cool. Like I don't
right.
have to.
And okay, so that was the first thing. My favorite tracks on the album was Luther and Man at the Garden, just because of the change of pace and creativity. The album is a reminder that greatness is defined by the individual, not the public. That hip hop is playing by your rules, not what others' rules that they think you should be playing by. I'll say that again. Hip hop is playing by your rules and not what other rules that they think you should be playing by. It speaks heavily on a belief system and manifestation more than anything to me. A hip hop reference to who you are and the reference to the car symbolizing power, speed, and exclusivity. GNX is also ganaxolone. It's a medication to treat seizures. So you can even put a reference that this was like a little bit of medicine that people needed. And I liked the nice dedication to Tupac on Reincarnated.
Oh my God, just incredible! Like just it's so inspiring. Like seriously.
Yep.
That was
Like,
a good dig back for them using that AI. You know what I'm saying? Uh, when and then he said Snoop, but you know what I'm saying? Like you went and played a little bit of games, and Kendrick had to be politically correct to you. That's disrespectful, auntie, whatever. I just want y'all to know that sometimes people are listening when y'all think y'all just talking shit about somebody. They are listening. And if they're a cold writer like Kendrick, woo, you be in the next song, like KY said. Go
oh,
ahead, y'all.
like I said, leave him alone. If you don't want no smoke, leave him alone. Why would you even do that to yourself? You kind of walked yourself into a landmine. I mean, you literally did that. You just blew your own.
I think Kendrick is setting the tone with the power of belief.
Thank you,
Like,
Ken.
yeah, for sure. Thank you, Kendrick, because people when you hear him doing what he's doing and you listen to this project, you hear belief. I don't know if anybody else hears it, but I hear belief, and I go by a system that's a ask, believe, receive system. And most people stop short in their quest to do whatever they're doing because they stop believing. They want stuff, they want to receive it, but they don't believe that it belongs to them. Well, Kendrick believes that this shit belongs to him, and he's making sure that you know that he knows that it belongs to him, and there's nothing that anybody can do to dispute that because once you claim it, it is yours.
He broke something. That's what he did. I call somebody like him. He's a paradigm shifter.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? He just flipped the chessboard. He just, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's
Yeah,
deep.
yeah, gang time. Well, I said Luther was one of the top songs to me because
Yeah.
of the fact that it was if this world were he took the right
Yeah.
energy from that and made it exactly what you needed to hear, not what you wanted to hear, what you needed to hear. Sometimes we don't do what's popular, we do what's necessary, and he did something necessary and made it popular. So you got to tip your cap to that.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. He absolutely did that. It's a game changer. It's a
What you
game
think?
changer.
Why?
Yeah, he's disruptive. He's a disruptor.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
And it was necessary.
Absolutely.
Disruption is necessary. I have songs in my catalog that's straight disruption, and I plan on putting them out when the timing is right. Once again, I gave people a little little tidbits of it. You know what I'm saying in the past, but it's definitely going to come again because it's time. It's time for records like these to take the forefront and
Exactly.
set the bar, set the tone once again. And I think this is what this album has accomplished. I mean, after listening to it, that's what I took from it.
Well,
That,
just to be better, exactly to be better, and that is a body of work that every artist should be taking notes from.
absolutely.
Matter what it is, and just the art of war. It's for real, and it's not always about violence. Which nowadays these stalker fans and stuff, they take stuff too far. When the artists, they're making millions of dollars, they're not worried about physical violence at all. They're all still making money, and you guys are not on that level. It's above your pay grade. So you guys can't be mad. I'm just saying. We
That
just watch Mike do the same thing. He said, "Listen, this is above y'all pay grade. I'm gonna take a couple of hits from this clear boy, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go sit my ass down and go smoke my weed. You know what I'm saying? He don't got time, y'all. He done bit off ears and he done knocked niggas out in the first round for us for years. Let that
okay.
old 60-year-old, you know what I'm saying, do what he wants to do at this age. And that was doing what he wanted to do because the old Mike would have just said, fuck the money. He would have just went out there and that boy would have got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So all of us sitting up here cheering for somebody to lose, it could have been a real devastating loss had
Yeah,
he really got into that fight. So sometimes it's just about business. It ain't personal. Amazing
absolutely.
work. You could tell he was doing it. Yep. A lot of
Speaking of toy, I know y'all can't see that, but I read this almost every day. It is Sun Tzu, The Art of War.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gold. That book is gold. That'll keep you out of a lot of trouble too. Like it just teaches you, to guard your mouth, guard your what you say. Like, when it's just when to retreat and when to you,
Mhm.
know, you need to know those things. Like it ain't always time to go. Like sometimes you just gotta, fall back.
The principle is the he says it in the book. The supreme art of war is to learn how to defeat your enemies without touching them, without fighting. You know what I'm saying? And that is the most important thing that I took from the Kendrick album. It is like the art of war, and it applies to a lot of things in life, like IME said, and it's very important for people to gravitate to that because there's ways to win your battles. You have to win the war before you even go to battle.
Mhm.
That's how you win. You don't win by going to battle hoping to win. You win before you even go to battle. And in most cases, especially as the book teaches you, you shouldn't even be battling to win. You should be so far ahead in your strategy that you shouldn't even have to lose a soldier.
And Hip Hop Love 99 said, "What's your favorite track?" Dodger Z Blue hit different, but it's too short. Now Luther, I'm on that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also on that turn the TV off, turn the TV off. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of hidden messages and also blatant
Yeah.
messages in music, period. So if you listening to this album correctly, you will catch everything that you need to catch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. What a beautiful synopsis.
Yeah. So
Like,
I'm glad we did this review together too, Iami.
yeah, me too. Me too.
It's the West Coast for me. You know what I'm saying?
On YouTube, like what, what? Oh my God! It just had me up, like oh, like it just put another fire under me. Like wow,
Exactly.
this
And
is
nobody music can compare, you know what I'm saying, to Kendrick, but it is the energy and the motion that we need as artists when we get motivated and we start writing that verse, or when you couldn't start that book, you started writing because somebody gave you that feeling and you need us. I'm trying to tell you, need warriors like us, because you're not gonna start your business. You're not gonna stop fucking with that nigga that keep fucking you over until you run into somebody like us that's gonna tell you the opposite of what you've been hearing all your fucking life. Then you're not gonna make a move, because you got to get everything taken away before you rebuild anyway, right? So
you
we
really
got to take you out your ego.
ooh big part right there. Yeah,
That's what happened with this beef. Somebody got taken out their ego because they daddies and rich people that always been backing them, you know what I'm saying, the community been backing them, and they have all of this power, you know what I'm saying, overthink. But what you're not gonna have is the spiritual connection to hip hop. As anybody that I've ever grown up with, the exhibits, the Razzcast, y'all not fucking with these cats.
yeah, you're not
You're not.
not you're not. Yeah, because it really is spiritual and it's counterfeit. So there's spiritual and then there's the counterfeit of what's the real. And now it's like I said, it's going back to the hands of the rightful owners.
Yeah. And just like all of our, ancestors, goods and golds and all of that stuff, it has to end up coming back to its rightful place. And
Yeah,
now that y'all see where hip hop belong, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could argue on the internet all day. Y'all generation just won't understand. You know what I'm saying? Yes, why son? Like Razzcast, one of our partners, you know what I'm saying? Like, get him on the phone, and he, they just did an interview with him, and he was like, it's shout out to Raz, because I've been this way my whole life. I don't care who better than me. I don't give a fuck. I am the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? He said, even though he
yeah.
got two twins, that's hell of a rappers. They said, are you better than your sons? He said, yeah. I mean, come on, I made them niggas. You know what I mean?
Hey, they got it from him. Like, how you gonna be better than you know what I mean? It's
They want to dumb us down any way they can. You know what I'm saying? The next person come, they want to get in favor, and it's okay. We welcome new artists, especially
absolutely
to this show every day, all day. I love hearing new music. Your perspective is needed in this world. Once they stop letting us all have a perspective and an opinion about things that we experience ourselves, and they just want us all to go along with the same thing, that's when our best is off the table for me. What y'all think?
I agree. I agree.
What's your favorite beats off of this? That's what they said. KY, J-Pad.
One of my favorites, how they flipped the SWV joint.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That was like super
Oh,
fire.
cold
Yeah,
shit right
yeah,
Yeah,
that was cold. That was cold. But again, I have to go back to Luther. That was one of my favorite beats on the project. I love how the melody changes in that song to the point where they did an interpolation and then switched it to make it melt with the loop of
You know what?
his
You know
sample.
what, J-Pad? I like that Luther too, but I know somebody that we all know who did it first. And that's why I don't put that song up there. Speak Low did it first. Shout out to
Speak
the
on
homie.
it.
Okay.
Shout out to the
But as
homie.
soon as I heard it, I was like, is that Speak Low beat? But I was like,
See,
oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's why I put the SWV one way ahead of that one. Other than that, Luther probably would be like number one.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I love the SWV one too. I love how they
Did
flipped
Flo
out.
put the song out that they did, or did it's just one of his? That's one he played before.
Yeah, that's one he played. He played a couple times on the show.
Okay.
He did. He did play it a couple of times on the show, and it's very, very dope, by the way. And both of those records, though, both of those records have a high value because of the beat itself. But what he's saying really makes the beat make that much more sense.
True.
Right.
True. Yeah, at the end of the day, you just see that it's a creative body of work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do have similar styles, and I feel like he did pull from the internet and the things that he saw around him that needed to be said right now, and that's why this album needed to drop. It couldn't drop next year because he's way
Oh,
ahead of
no, no.
time anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, why
Wasn't
not?
no better time than now to do it. Wasn't no better time than now. I think ending the year with this
Okay.
summed it
Close
up.
it out. Let's close it out.
For
That's
real.
You
that's
feel
how
me?
you-
Let's get it all the way out.
that's the only
It's
reason why I said I love the Luther song because of the way that he married his artistry over that beat. Maybe not necessarily that the beat itself, but the way that they all married together on that record. That is not your average record. That is phenomenal. That was a
Now
phenomenal
another
record.
artist would not have thought to put a female on there as the original is a duet, male and female. The thought behind making sure that even SZA's voice and everything being the way she has an original style that needed to go with that old school because sometimes people don't know how to use an old school flip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
yeah. Um,
That's
hip
for
hop,
sure.
hip hop love 99. You're asking me a question. Squabble up. I like that because it's drama. It's like,
No, that was super aggressive. I loved it.
We
yeah, I
got
like,
the music, it makes you dance.
yeah,
That shit hard.
That shit
I have,
hard.
I
That
have to hop on crazy.
Yeah,
No,
she would definitely murder that for sure.
whole album overall gets a thumbs up. It's very rare in this day and age when you can sit back and listen to a whole album and say that this was a journey that you can listen to the front to the back, and you can do it.
Front to the back, back to the front. I love the way they put Luther, Gladys in there. Gladys, Luther. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's so fly. It's so fly. That's why we was talking about earlier the classic music
Was
that
that Gladys in that record?
No,
yeah.
that's Cheryl Lynn.
I was about to say Cheryl Lynn.
Man.
That was Cheryl
Yeah.
Lynn. Yes, correct.
Okay,
She was
let's
on the
go.
original record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Love me more.
Uh-oh.
The way that you do.
Oh, Toyland.
Ooh,
Toyland in this motherfucker.
let's go. West Coast Wednesday. Y'all know what to do. I love it. I'm glad we was able to do the GNX review with Kendrick Lamar and just West Coast Wednesday, period. To be able to give flowers to our warriors like Miami, my warriors that produce music, write music, whatever part you play. Thank you for your contribution to the culture in a very positive way. And we will never, stop supporting you. Miami, like our thing is when you come over here and our warriors understand the assignment, that is it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They following, they gonna be under the comments, they gonna like stuff, and they gonna be waiting for something new. So what else you got coming out that's that we should be looking out for? And where could we find it?
I'm cooking up now. Well, do you know Day One, the producer, Day One?
Yeah.
He's, James Wade, the director, and he raps too.
Yeah.
He just, well, a couple of months ago, he filmed a movie called A Day in the Life, and I got a cameo in that. So I don't know when it's gonna drop, but a lot of West Coast legends are in it, and it's funny. It's
Dope.
gonna be so. I'm gonna be on a show called Weed and Munchies. That's coming up soon. Mac Sean one the Bay. Like Ice Cube is actually executive producing it, so I guess it's in the works of being finalized, whatever they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So forward to that, and then I'm just create new music. I just got a nice new MacBook here, so and I got my pre-sinus, so I'm ready to cook up. I'm just ready to create some new stuff. It's like
Let's
I already like a lot of unreleased stuff, but I still got to create new work, of course.
yeah.
So
Well, every episode, of the Lovely Radio Show, I try to drop some good gems and bring some new artists and some people that y'all can go, since you're on your phone anyway. So y'all could go troll us and do what
right,
y'all do, because that's what we need too. A lot of artists are getting a lot of push because they have a label behind them. But when you got independent artists bringing you music, just for real, just out of our own bag, that's a little bit more special than somebody that can wrap up a package and just serve y'all whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they can be different writers on them albums. Y'all don't know them artists. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to y'all is the artists I bring to the Lovely Radio Show, special, authentic, organic, and straight from the hip. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tuning in every Wednesday and Thursday, because you just never know who's going to pop up. Thank you, Iami.
thank you, thank,
Always.
thank you
I
for the
told you.
great. Ooh,
Features coming, y'all. Y'all, we got songs that y'all got to go listen to now, because it's a couple of that we got on that album, ain't it? Don't we got a couple on that album?
but y'all better get into that bag, because that is right now. It's that time of year. That's the anthem right now.
Goons, what you gonna do? You gonna play this before? She about to pull it up before you leave. I love it. I love my Warriors. So get ready. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cavi. Cannon
Yeah,
Entertainment presents the Christmas vibe of the hip hop shit that y'all need to be seeing. So yeah, get into the bag.
that part. Get into it.
Game.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. Now y'all done heard that. Now you gotta go add that to the playlist, your Christmas playlist, your seasonal playlist. Just make sure you add it before the December is over. All right. And it's a
Absolutely.
song on there called Happy New Year too.
Okay. We ain't playing with y'all. We got every song for every occasion.
I try to tell them this all the time, sis. They don't understand.
Hey, that
Y'all
part.
gonna learn today. Like I told y'all in the top of the show, y'all gonna learn today. Hey, let's go. I didn't know you had a Christmas music too. Yes, yes. I
So
love it. I love it. I love that y'all learn new things over here, because this is how you understand what kind of music we actually develop for y'all. It's not by accident. It's not,
absolutely.
this is, we fuck with y'all, and we know it get heavy sometimes. So during the year, all year, some people are alone on Christmas. Some
Yeah.
people don't even have a family. So, imagine what music can do, to people. He said, okay, I fuck with this. Talk your shit, queens. Thank you, Henny. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Always. Always my warriors who, dominate they feel in what y'all do. And we always support males in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We always support y'all. But it always feels good when y'all support us back. You know what I mean? You need more females on the track like that. All right. So
Okay.
y'all assignment is to make sure y'all send that out to all y'all family members. It's enough. It's great enough for y'all to listen to. Now, if they listening to A minor, oh goddamn, some of y'all can go ahead and send them that. You know what I'm saying? Send them the bag, because Granny want the bag. She want the bag. Your mama
Ab-
want the bag for Christmas. Your daddy want a new truck for Christmas. He want a big bag. You know what I'm saying? Go on and send that over to them and stop playing with us. Send the
abs-
music over. Send over the make sure y'all follow Iami on IG. Make sure y'all supporting the music. Go download some shit tonight, because y'all wouldn't have even known about Iami if I hadn't, make sure. Hey sis, can you come on over here on Wednesday? Yeah. She said yeah. She said yeah. You know what I'm saying? So now that
yeah,
we got that understanding, y'all gotta do y'all part. That's it. All
that
I want for
part.
Christmas is a bag.
Yeah.
That's it.
We want to see it go viral. We want to see everybody do their dances, upload their videos, and turn up and have fun and show us, how you get the bag or your version of what the bag is, how you feel about it.
They already doing
Yeah.
a you can do it challenge. Now do a you can do it challenge. Do you know what I'm saying? Do something productive that'll help us do what we got to do over here every
Okay.
quarter. You know what I'm saying? Every quarter not the same in this music business. What's wrong with y'all?
Y'all out here doing the moose knuckle challenge. Y'all can do the bag challenge. How about that? We can make it go back. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for letting them know, sis. Because for real, y'all do some stupid ass challenges. Just go on and make
Exactly.
an independent song go viral one time. Y'all got that kind of power. Y'all stalk people at their jobs.
Exactly. Like, dang.
Just show a couple of people, y'all got this, the season where y'all got the right spirit. Uplift some people, do some stuff.
You
You know
know,
what I'm saying?
cute little outfits. Y'all can get real festive with it. You know what I mean? I want to see it.
Since they finna have on even my family, or for Christmas brunch, they talking about what pajamas you gonna wear. I'm like, God damn it, I got to put on pajamas and shit. You know what I'm saying? To come because I got smoke. You know what I'm saying? He already got Christmas pajamas and stuff. So now
Oh,
they all gotta dance to the bag. You know what I'm saying?
that sounds fun.
So they gotta dance to the bag. If I gotta come in pajamas, it's an assignment for everybody.
Some crazy little onesie with some, you
Now somebody have to send it to me. You know what I'm saying? Go
got,
ahead
okay.
and cash at me or send it to me if y'all want me. I wear a medium. You want to see me in a nice little Christmas pajama outfit, a onesie. I'm not buying that for myself now. I've been
Okay.
came in my robe my mama got me. You know what I'm saying? And I had a nice little what I do sleep in, some
Right.
pants and a nice little shirt if it's cold. But they'll be like, look, that's boring. Smoke is the one who's got the costume. Now, if y'all want to see me in one, buy it.
Okay, that part. Smoke's gonna be fancy.
He already got his. He got aunties. They already bought his stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Smoke is ready for the holidays.
I'm just saying, so that's why I gotta come because his brother will be there and he'll have on his pajamas as well. So yeah, we got these animals in the family. They always be like, "Where's Smoke? So yeah, we gotta show up. Not the moose knuckles challenge. Yeah, she actually said that. That J Pad brother up in there. Sometimes you gotta tell them they doing all this other stupid shit. They might as well do something productive.
Okay, I learned about that one today. I'm like, oh wow, now we're doing this. Okay.
Yeah, it's like now this, the other one that's really upsetting me is the one where they're scratching their coochies in the videos with their kids and their husbands, and they making a video and they start scratching and shit. That shit started pissing me off. The more I start seeing it, because it's like some of y'all is real dirty to even do this. Why are you doing this challenge when they got the sexy reds in them out there already? They talking about they got STDs. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, it's Wild Kingdom out here.
It's a moose knuckle kingdom.
It's a moose knuckle kingdom. You ain't never lied. What?
Now it just escalated.
Animal Planet.
Okay.
It's an Animal Planet up in this motherfucker.
The way they behaving, it already is.
So some of the challenges y'all could save that because these kids and the suspect challenge is really going too far. Y'all are really mad at each other, and the suspect challenge is making y'all tell.
Oh man, yeah.
But with all these challenges, it's just like good grief.
Thank you, Henny. I appreciate that. We always got the warriors, doing stuff, in case you never know who this person is. It's a group, like I was in militia. It's easy to know who I am. I'm the only girl, but some groups from the West Coast, you kind of don't know who everybody is because everybody's not doing solo music or everybody's still just, and they don't promote us over here on the West Coast. We got to promote our fucking selves. You know what I mean?
You and your
Drowsy is crazy. Drowsy, he said they're trying to make the clap acceptable.
Accepted. I mean, when they used to have the crabs and stuff, and people would say, "Oh my God, get that out of here!" Crabs. What's happening? I don't understand. The Clizap. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff can take you out. And when we were younger, it was like the don't do. This is the don't do. Like make sure you wrap it up because if you get something, it might not go away. That kind of stuff is not a scare tactic. It was just reality based. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't talk about stuff like that with y'all kids. So when they catch something, they don't tell nobody because they like, look, nobody talked to me about this. I don't know. So they just out there doing willy-nilly.
Okay. Lovely radio after dark.
Oh, because the shits and giggles, sis, we get over here with the shits and giggles and it just gets turned up. Now, when the music start coming on, sometimes it get a little strip clubbish. So they start saying this lovely radio show after dark.
Comedy. That's so funny.
But we
Oh,
gotta have fun because other than that, we will be pissed off all the time talking about all the fucked up shit that be happening in the business instead of enjoying ourselves and appreciating the time we do have here with each
dude.
other. Because we
Yeah,
do have our people. Y'all are my people. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go outside and look for people who fuck with Miss Toy. I just come here with y'all, you know?
Right on.
So,
yeah,
thank y'all for being here for us too. Go ahead, Iami.
yeah. I'm my bad. I definitely learned how to just not take everything so serious. Just not even take myself so serious. Like sometimes I do stupid shit and it's funny and I have to laugh at it because that was some stupid shit. Like
Yeah.
it is funny. Like it is what it is. Like I'm gonna be mad because you made a joke about me or laughed about me. Yeah, I did. I tripped over the thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fell or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's funny. I busted my bottom. Okay, yeah, that was
Look, I love my bloopers, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm able to talk about it and laugh about it.
here on camera. I'm like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
No,
really?
no, last week the goddamn camera did a slow motion fall off the goddamn
Oh
computer. It looked
yeah.
like I was leaning. Look, it looked like I was leaning. I watched that motherfucker fall off, and I'm like, "What? Get the
Oh
camera!
my
What the hell?"
That's
That
what's
motherfucker
good.
was dangling too on the floor and shit. Like, wait a minute, what
Hey,
is
when-
going on? I thought that was so funny. I was still talking to everybody. I was like, wait a minute, this motherfucker camera on the floor.
yeah,
I can't do nothing about it. The Murphy's Law, whatever can go wrong, it's how you handling it.
dude,
That's
like it's happening.
It's happening. Fuck it. What I'm gonna do? I ain't finna yank up there and try to get it, knock the whole computer over. That's some more shit. You
Right?
feel me? It's a chain reaction with stupid shit. You gotta just let that be.
The show must continue. The show must go on.
the show must go
If
on.
everybody gotta watch it like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, boy? This is,
Like this and all. Like
I'm sitting at the desk, y'all on the floor, looking glad I didn't have on no skirt. Y'all would have been all under
all.
nigga leg, you know what I'm saying? They would have been like, good show, Mr.
It'd be like
Now see that would have went viral.
That's what I'm saying.
that
That's
would have went viral. See, yeah,
That's
right.
like when we telling
Exactly.
y'all, you gotta put your titties in the screen at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just come out there with your lingerie on. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta make the shit do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Titties is out. Tittying, okay? I can't be mad at the tittying. But I try to sit down a little bit lower so that the titties won't be tittying so much. But guess what? It might be a viral moment. You never know. Fuck it.
That part.
I gotta see booty holes all day. Shit, they can see some
Oh
stuff.
no.
If you go on X, you gonna see some booty holes. You gonna see some penises. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's the Pornhub. They don't care, but they'll ban me if I put somebody falling. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's so ass backwards.
it's
That's how it
prejudice.
works.
Pause, but ass backwards.
It's prejudice to us. You know what I'm saying? We just too good at our jobs. We shouldn't have never came in this shit expecting nothing from nobody and just said, we ignore y'all. And then y'all would have came and got us. And be like, can y'all help us? See, we here and too available for y'all to fix the shit. You know what I'm saying? So Kendrick had to come in there and fix some shit for y'all to let y'all know, stop playing with us over here.
Come on and fix it.
So
Fix
everybody fix yourself because y'all the ones got brainwashed into
Yeah.
these little clips and little songs. And so when y'all hear a whole song that makes sense, y'all be like, it's too rapidy. I don't know how to keep up. Like, go to school. Shit.
Right. They it. Is that what happened? They just
They got shocked. They was like, he's intelligent. Oh my God. We were just going on the surface. They want y'all to think that every black man beat their wives, cheat, lie, steal. He said, Mr. Morale already. He told y'all, I made mistakes in my life. Let me straighten my shit up. Y'all don't listen to our music correctly.
Be burning the bad out of people's soul.
Right. Yeah, it's bad when they can't write in cursive. That's like a whole.
Oh yeah, they don't even teach that in school no more.
Okay,
it's a lost art for real. It's because in middle school is where I actually signed my name. I wasn't even Miss Toy. I just knew how I was gonna sign when I get this check. You feel me? I got the document picture with my real name. You feel me? My shit goes zoop, zoop, zoop around that bitch. I was doing that shit at 14, 15. I'm like, now this name look kind of like it's gonna be famous. I don't know what my mama did, but this is crazy. But I'm about to make this thing a whole So yeah, by the time I was doing Miss Tour, I was like, look, this is easy. You understand what I'm saying? I've been ready for this my whole life, but if y'all not ready, I understand.
Yeah, this is the abbreviation world now. You go look at all the posts. It's FR instead of for real. It's so lazy, and so
Oh,
lethargic.
it'd be a whole conversation in abbreviations. Like what?
Abbreviation, yes.
Well,
STG, FR. You know what I'm saying?
they
Sound
didn't
like
make
you
that up. These kids
sound
didn't
like
make that up.
throwing
When
the
you
alphabet
buy a house,
backwards in this.
listen, when you
Right?
go buy property and you buy a house, you get to that contract where they say signature only, and it's just your initials. So you got to have a special way you put your initials. Mine is the
That's
TKP.
right.
I'm gonna do my TKP. So
That's
they ain't just make that up. Everybody is just lazy. This
lazy.
phone made everybody not want to spell and not have to spell because now we figured out what IDK mean. When people were saying I don't know, and he'd be like, "Don't nobody know what IDK mean." It mean I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying?
Be dressing good than a motherfucker, but can't spell a lick.
So it helped
Right.
the ones that can't read and can't spell. You know what I'm saying? It hurts
Mhm.
y'all a lot because when y'all talking to people who spell stuff out, y'all get on our nerves. I ain't gonna lie, get my fucking nerves.
Okay.
I be needing to know what the fuck they say right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making stuff
Yeah.
up. So,
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they don't even say what the fuck no more. Toy, it's WTF.
okay.
no,
It
it's
be
TF.
ridiculous.
What the fuck? It's short.
There you go. It's even shorter. Yeah, there you go. Take it a step further. Wank.
Okay. It's crazy.
Hey,
I'm
right on over.
across TTYL. I'm like, what is this? Like, what is,
Yes.
and I just was like, you don't want to feel stupid, but I just had to ask. And they was like, talk to you later. And I was like,
Mhm.
Oh,
wow.
come on.
Okay.
Like you couldn't have just told me that. I mean, do the L at the end then. You know what I'm saying? Talk to you L. You know what I'm saying? I know later.
Okay.
You
You
ain't got to
hell.
that. You know? But black
Work
people got some
hard.
stuff that they've been doing on this internet that'll crack you up. You know what I'm saying? They put all of the words long and then it be something that your mama done told you. If you don't get your ass out my face, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out my face before I beat your
Yeah.
ass. And it's like,
Oh,
how the fuck I know this? Because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I know these things, you know.
Don't let it be you don't respond on time. And then people be like SMH, TTY, SOT. Come on, man. What?
like I need a whole like pamphlet to get through the conversation. Like, what's this? Oh,
TTY.
like, wow. A
Now,
whole lot.
as rappers, we make up a lot of shit, but we ain't do y'all like this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, no.
Okay.
We
That
we
part.
didn't we been kind to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But now y'all making up stuff. You know that I know you fucking lying. You know you be like, now why did you have to?
Oh, yes. Oh, that is just, oh,
I know you fucking lying. You like, is that what this
right.
means? Okay, okay, I get it. I get
That
Okay.
type of language is the bottom of the septic tank.
it. Abbreviation language. Just now learning some of that shit. For real, you had to because you're an artist, and so some people in your comments gonna be like, you say something, they be like, FR, FR. They and then you be like, what the fuck they saying? They're like, for real, for real. They agree
Yeah,
with you. But see, our ass will be like, what the fuck you mean? FR.
yeah.
The fuck you mean?
Oh,
We crazy.
right.
NGL, not gonna lie. Come on, man.
Not gonna lie. That's a damn shame.
NGL. I'm not gonna lie.
Everything is abbreviated around here, and
That's
plus,
funny.
go ahead, K.
That's funny, JPad. I keep forgetting. Like I get a lot of those. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Okay.
And I keep forgetting every time somebody send me that. I be like,
What?
sometimes I don't even answer. I just get my phone and be like,
Okay. Here we go.
Empire Hood, use your words for real. Some of them, like,
Yeah. I'm like, good Lord.
gonna abbreviate all of this whole conversation like this. It's
Yeah,
like we're talking in code.
everybody measured in shorthand.
Basically.
We have
Oh,
to do it, especially on this internet, because you can't put, white, you got to put YT. You know what I'm saying? You got to abbreviate some things. Like if I put ass, I'm going to put AHH. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to spell it out. But I am still going to cuss, and I got to use y'all abbreviations.
Why are you a comedian too? Okay.
Cuss y'all out. I'm going to use y'all abbreviations to cuss y'all the fuck out. I have to. We on the same internet all day, whatever y'all doing. Y'all sending me messages. We just was laughing about it before you came on here. You know what I'm saying? I had a message under you could do it. Hand clap video. The guy said he dated me. It was like damn 3 years ago. And I don't know who this is. And they was like, somebody asked him, what happened? And he was like, no, we all good. You know what I'm saying? She was real cool or whatever. What I say? He said, KY's know more than me now. You know what I'm saying? He said something about he see it the shit too. Talking about my big round booty or something, my big round butt or some shit. You know what I'm
saying? Yes. What?
I'm like, these motherfuckers having whole conversations over here about me. You know what I mean? This is wild.
Remember you.
And I'm like, Kiki Palmer, who is this man? Sorry to this man.
But right, like, yeah, I think that happened to me one time. This guy swearing up and down. Like, dude, no, that's a whole lie. I don't remember you. That's true.
Right.
Okay. No, wrong girl. I'm confused.
Wrong girl. I think they do that to us because they don't promote us like we out. Like, you know what I'm saying? We not the ones that's gonna go live, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't hear about it. That was 3 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still under the comments laughing because I'm like, what done happened over here? What did I mean, that come on now. You ain't paid now one bill around here. You couldn't be my man. You couldn't have been. You couldn't have been. You couldn't. It's impossible. Okay. It's impossible. So yeah, leave your comments. I'm not mad about them. I'm very entertained. Even I got a baby. You ain't know I had a baby by a nigga. Nigga said I got a baby with Miss Toy. I thought I was supposed to be the one saying I got baby daddies. I mean, I didn't know niggas could tell me.
You know.
Yes.
Right there. Okay.
That's out of line. You know what I'm saying?
and her baby daddy name is Inch.
Don't Miss Toy got a baby with the nigga from Inch from Inglewood. I'm like, this is wild over here. Inch. I'm like, and he made a baby with me for real? A nigga with
okay, in his imagination.
It's an invisible baby. That's just like the invisible Inch. You know what I'm saying? It's
for that because you late on my payment. I'm gonna have to go down the file then.
I just don't want the world. I have to talk about it because I don't want the world to think I'm some deadbeat mama and I gave my kid out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta laugh about it. Because fuck no, I didn't have the kid. You know what I'm saying? A nigga will lie on your pussy. You know what I'm saying? They will. They just do.
He was that right there. Like
every time it's been somebody else reporting on me. Not the person that's been with me or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They would troll us. So these shows and being live, sometimes it's a blessing and a curse because sometimes you be wanting the people to pull up that really have a problem. Just pull up so we can deal with this. But some people that pull up are mentally ill. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a lot of that right now. It's a lot of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dysfunction.
The biggest line.
Man, that's what
I'm saying. Social disorder and dysfunction at its finest.
Yeah.
He said I use the subtitles and them kids have a different language. No, for real. They do. The subtitles work though on the movies.
Yeah, it's like a whole subtitle epidemic.
And then they put it in the movies now, so you got to read all of that shit. Look, everything we talk about.
Well, sad thing, I mean, you said epidemic. Most of these folks don't know what the hell that means.
You know, okay. They probably got an abbreviation for that too. If you do the abbreviation, they gonna know.
It's just EpiPen, you know.
We can recycle an abbreviation right back to them. STFU.
Well, that one's been famous all along. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. That's all. You know. Right. I say it a lot. You know what I'm saying? especially to the internet, to the ones that keep on saying stuff, the Jaguars and them. Like, girl, tell something about yourself right now, Don't keep talking about other people. You getting on my nerves. They pandemic for real. Look, they got to goddamn jibbity jabs, and they was like, okay, I'm abbreviating everything from now.
Oh shit.
Epidemic and pandemic, the same damn thing,
Yeah, you cannot make this shit up.
And some of the words, did you hear that demure is now one of the top words of the year in the dictionary from that she telling us that we women need to be more mindful and demure, and the hot mess at the nerve. You understand what I'm saying?
What?
So demure is the top word of the year because
I can't even take these motherfuckers serious. That's crazy shit.
like these words ain't new. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
Oh my god, man. Come on.
If the world was demure, we wouldn't have a lot of these artists. It can't be the word of the year. I ain't seen one demure thing going on around. Okay.
Oh shit!
I been holding this in my hand for 10 minutes and shit, just because y'all funny as hell.
You funny as hell too. I can't help it, man. He got my stomach hurting over here.
Sometimes I just go on the road with y'all because
you're about
y'all. Now the one ex I did used to have, that motherfucker used to be telling me I used to have too many quick comebacks. He used to be funny as fuck. I couldn't help it. I mean, shit. I would have some quick comebacks because when a nigga is really funny to me, I really real.
Oh man.
Oh so, my God. We had some times. We'll talk about some of that stuff maybe tomorrow night, and I'll make y'all laugh. But do y'all got some music? Just tracks and music that y'all want to play for this West Coast Wednesday? We already did like 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? We on the roll, but take us to 10 o'clock, y'all. If y'all got some. Thank y'all.
Let's see.
Right. Yeah, her phone might have died. Let me see. Check my inbox. Because sometimes I don't charge up my phone all show, and I be suffering because of that. Yeah. Ticketman said check email, I think. He was sending something to the email about his video, I think. But yeah, new singles out with Ticketman working. I got a couple on the album, actually a few. Grateful, the remix is on the album as well. And just go, play some of that good music. I always make sure I got something for y'all before the year ends. I will be releasing another one on Bandcamp before the year totally ends. I just got the mixes back from Payback. So yeah, y'all stay on that Bandcamp and continue to download the song. Thank you for everybody who have downloaded Set the Tone so far, and everybody who's just streaming on all the other platforms. I ain't say don't stream on other platforms. I need my penny. You know what I'm saying? I need my pennies. But that song definitely is only on Bandcamp, and the money, directly to a warrior. So, we appreciate when we able to give y'all different options on how to get the music too. So, yeah. Which word? You say you can't stand that word. Thank you, Hip Hop Love 99. Henny, what word? You say you can't stand that word. That's funny. Thank you. We always try to have a great show for y'all. Some new, artists.
I think he's saying demure.
Okay. I feel you. Demure. Yeah, it went too far all year. I seen it down the timeline for damn near 30 days straight. I was like, if y'all don't knock it off. I did even just seen a girl literally the other day do a video, and she was making some food, and she said, um, I know my food is demure, and then brought the whole shit back. I'm like, girl, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Stop. What are you doing? Let your food look good, and now you're gonna put the demure shit in there. You piss me off. You know. So thank you, Iami. I know hers froze, but I just want to thank you out loud for coming through on West Coast Warrior Wednesday. We appreciate you. We love you. Everything that was said tonight was necessary. Cheers to the lovely radio show for always bringing dope guests and for you guys responding when I reach out to you guys, because I rarely do it now, you know what I'm saying? But since I'm adding a new day, I am reaching out to my warriors because, you know, if you got something new, like all of us really do have something new. Um, each and every month it's something new we're doing. It's something that we're active in that we want to talk about. So if people are reaching out, it's a perfect way for you to advertise on the show. So exclusive. Y'all didn't even know, you know what I'm saying? But it's better when the artists come back because now I have a real fan base here in the chat. And the people who was watching before was just probably watching to see if I was gonna fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all know we in business for real. This is some serious shit over here on the Lovely Radio Show. Even though we got shits and giggles and we laugh and have fun, this is actually a music show that's very helpful to the culture and people who don't know certain things. Everybody don't know everything, you know. So I just want to tell, you know, my warriors that do come on the show, I appreciate y'all and thank you for always showing love to the show. Go ahead, warriors. What y'all think about tonight?
Oh, it was great. It was great to have me on, and talking about the album was definitely timely. I think it was very important for us to express how we felt about that and put it in a proper perspective. You know what I'm saying? And I think overall the show was just great. I think this West Coast Warrior Wednesday it's going to be a hit.
Yeah. Can't deny it, you know what I'm saying? Can't deny the show all together, especially all of the artists collectively that we done brought on the show. Shit, we supposed to be on tour. Somebody got to find all the investors. You know what I'm saying? Go find investors so we can put these shows together. It's a whole catalog of music that y'all missing, you know, on those stages, just trying to, you know, satisfy these internet kids, you know? So, yeah. He said I sent to the email. I don't know if you playing them. You hopped off real quick. No, I hadn't got to them. I had my artists on here co-hosting with us, Iami. And you know, now we're done with that. We'll get to it. And we'll just wait till Goons bring that up. But make sure y'all tell everybody where they can find y'all. I'm MissToyMusic.com. Miss Toy That Real, IG, X, and TikTok, and Miss Toy Rapper on Facebook. So which email do you have? Let me see. No, because I don't see it. Let me see. I was supposed to go in your DM and send you the email because it's not as easy as everybody think. You probably sent it to my website. I'm gonna give you this one. GoPro 26. So yeah, stand by, y'all. We're gonna play a Christmas song from Henny Holyfield. You should have it now. Check your DM, Henny, and then send it to the email that I can log on without it logging me off. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do too much because y'all know these systems be fucking with me. They be fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even seen me take the screen off. You know what I'm saying? I usually, you know, black out the screen when I'm trying to do my bit. I left it the fuck alone. I got a guest tonight. I ain't got time. I just ain't got time. You know? So thank you. Much love. Animunk. He was on my live yesterday, listening to some of the new music. It was today when I was live. Oh yeah. See, I don't even know. I was on live today and I got some badges on IG. See, I don't forgot all these goddamn abbreviation. But that's how much I don't go live, right? I forgot. I thought that was yesterday. So no, that was today. It was earlier today. I be tripping, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so Anna Monk, thank you so much for going to Bandcamp, downloading, set the tone. I just saw the email, and thank you to all the other artists, Ruby, everybody else who show love and supported me on the new single that's only available on Bandcamp. Set the tone, but I got another one coming right behind that one. Don't trip, okay? So enjoy that one. Ready for some more. Now I'm waiting on you, Henny. Okay, you seen it? Okay, good. I'm glad to see it's live. You know what I'm saying? And this show, it's interactive. Y'all didn't see how that worked? It's interactive. So certain things happen. And being frank, we was doing the guest. If you want to come back, now I know you still probably listening to the show in the background, but if you want to come back and kick it with us for the last couple of minutes that we're gonna be here, that's fine with me. Um, Thank you for he said recent. I'm gonna go jam set the tone. For real. I hope I send it to you right. Is we in the right email? Because I know that's Tiggerman. Okay, yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. No, I got it. I got it. So yes, my warriors are doing big things out here, and of course, it's the holiday season. Support independent artists, on businesses, all of the good things. I know y'all just did Cyber Monday, Black Friday. Black Friday is every day. You know what I'm saying? Support and you'll get some discounts. That's how that goes. The more you support, the more you'll get we'll show love to you as far as my daily features. I'm working with y'all. So if you got a project you working on and it's dropping next year and you just need that feature, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good spirit. I know how to do music fast. You know what I'm saying? Not fast where it's not quality, but I'm not gonna if it's under budget. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'll spend more time on it if you kick a little bit more dough. You know what I'm saying? If you want the 8 bars, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take it how I'm gonna give it to you. Cause sometimes y'all just don't have nothing. You know what I mean? And that's not fair. That's not fair to me. I got to do all of the work over here. I got to think of the song and record myself and all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna get into this song, and then before we leave, I want y'all to put your where we can follow y'all at, because everybody gonna follow each other. If we not all following each other, make sure y'all put y'all social medias in the chat. All right, if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, no matter what. All right, go ahead and play the song. Henny, I hope you're still in here. We getting ready to play the Ugly Sweater song. Okay. Lovely radio show. West Coast Wednesday. Lego.
Then when you at Christmas time, at Christmas time.
and again before December is over. That is going over there on on Twitch, right here on Twitch, the Lovely Mix. So yeah, we just got us a new Christmas song. Thank you, Henny, for sharing. See, this is what I'm saying. It's not for every artist to do what I asked them to do. It's just for the right artists to do what I need them to do at the right time when we're live on the show. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. We're all freestyling this, and Henny is participating, supporting the show, and has a new song for the season. And what he does is he asks, "Can I send me a song in for Christmas too?" I said, "You sure can." We got the email together. This is live on live wherever you at. Twitch, you over here on YouTube, Kick, Facebook. We are everywhere, right? We live. He sent the song in. Goons played it right now. We all enjoyed that. Did you guys enjoy it? Put some fire in the chat if you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, because that was good. That was good. Hey, boy, you good. That boy good.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That was real fire. What you think, K-Wise? Thank y'all for putting that fire.
Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought the song was fire. It fit right in the category of Christmas, and I was looking for my ugly sweater.
I know you got one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
K-Wise
it's
the
so
one that got
welcome.
the big Santa in his yard. You know what I'm saying? It's already out there probably.
Yeah, it's bigger than the house too.
I knew it. I knew it. Yes, that was fire being frank. Thank you.
Song
Henny
super
again.
fire.
The song, the beat, the words, the lyrics, the hook. You know what I'm saying? Is really a good twist to Ugly Sweaters, which everybody does that at their jobs. If you guys are not, 9 to 5ers, you would know. But people do that at their jobs. They, for the Christmas parties and things like that. Even when you go to your parents' house for Christmas parties, they sometimes somebody has on the ugly Christmas sweater. So
Uh,
perfect concept.
we gotta find out because I see Henny said that he's about to shoot the video. Is Grandma gonna be in the video? Y'all gonna be coordinated again or what?
Real. We got to see that video because y'all did good on the other one. For real.
Yeah.
No, that was so dope. And we want to hear a couple of tracks from y'all before we get out of here. Like we said, we're gonna exit stage left in a bit. But we definitely wanted to hear some West Coast because this is what it's all about. Can we get a West Coast track before we leave from both of you guys? JPad, are you ready?
Yeah, I am. Let's hear
Okay.
it.
Okay.
It's a done deal.
Turn up, y'all. Turn up, y'all. Miss Toy
Lovely
Music.
radio. You
They
scared?
pad. They pad. They pad.
Lovely radio show is so active. Make you tune in automatic. Ain't no telling who's gon' pop in. Lovely radio show is where you win. Lovely radio show is so active. Make you tune in automatic. Ain't no telling who's gon' pop in. Lovely radio show is where you win. A snowfall of intel, make them run, go tell. Clicking links, doing big deals like the cartel. Feature resume, you. Daily pin game, mute. Lovely radio, the whole thing, better know the rules. Radio silence when you hear that real shit. Gotta own your music when you do submissions. No payola, but I'm all about my digits. Independent grind when you see I'm on my pivot. I'm in a session, I'm on 3 with my OGs. Her story lively, making history. And if it's all on me, then I'ma make them see. It's longevity, just keep it lovely. Lovely radio show is so active. Make it tune in automatic. Ain't no telling who's gon' pop in. Lovely radio show is where you win. Lovely radio show is so active. Make it tune in automatic. Ain't no telling who's gon' pop in. Lovely radio show is where you win.
Now I did a lovely radio show challenge. Now, if y'all want to get y'all bars up and be a part of the lovely radio show challenge, we will put the track up. You know what I'm saying? JPad will go ahead and put it on the show, put it on his show. But you got to go grab the song so you can be a part of the lovely radio show. One of the themes, because we have several themes for this show. But if you dope enough, you know what I'm saying, which I know a few of y'all are, take the theme song and make your own version and tag us. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But yeah, we had that challenge going on last year. Now it's time for y'all to actually win with the Lovely Radio Show. You see why we make these songs? See that see how you just did that, J Pat? Okay, theme song. Yep. Okay, K Wise, we need a West Coast beat banger to take us up out of here. It's time
Okay.
to win. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We can't hear it.
Hold up. Hold up. We about to get this right.
Yeah, get this right. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how we win over here on the Lovely Radio Show. We still be learning and figuring shit out along the way. That's what make you great, you know? So, especially when y'all learn with us and y'all take notes and we take notes and you know what I'm saying? Ben Frank, he ain't even started playing it right, so he can't turn it up. But yeah, I already know. He be ready. Y'all be ready. When it's
Oh
time
my
for the
God.
music, y'all get ready, y'all. I had to turn my speaker down sometime because y'all music, you know what I'm saying? It be banging through the speakers too hard. I be like, yo, hold up. Hold up.
Ah,
He got the slaps. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got the slaps. And you know when the show about to be over, cause Smoke, this is my security. He be trying to put y'all up out of here. He ain't got time to be waiting all day, like he said. Excuse me. I know 3 hours is way too long for you. You can't take it. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow the show. We'll be here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Beat us here. Don't meet me here. Just beat me here. And of course, we got to do what we got to do every week. Every week. All right. We got to have the music. We got to talk our shit. We got a couple of topics. I saved till tomorrow because there's a couple of things. And some of it is in sports talk. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about it. So that's gonna make y'all have to come back because y'all gonna be like, what was Miss Toy saying? What was we gonna talk about? We talking about it tomorrow. So
right.
and the show is over, so I couldn't get to those topics. I had a great co-host tonight, Iami, along with my co-host right here, J Pad, K Wise. Always a good time with you guys and everybody in my chat. You ready, K Wise?
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, let's see. If not, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Shit.
Right.
Go ahead. Take us out of here. Cause Smoke ready to make y'all get out of here.
Here we go.